Welcome everybody to Community Game Night. I want to say welcome to Vance, Septimamoro, Brian, Matt, Reborn Gaming, Alan, Gary, Pernello, I can't pronounce this other person's name, Lucas, Rory, Gwen, and Ziggy for joining over here on YouTube. What's up, Razio? Fantastic. Hopefully you're working on some more of those Super Mario Maker. I'm hoping to be actually talk about Super Mario Maker on the channel. I think as soon as we kind of get through this like insane sprint. What's going on, Michael? What's going on, David? Hey, Corvine. Hey, Nightwind. Thank you guys for all coming to hang out. I'm going to be bringing in Discord chat. We are open, guys, tonight. If this is Community Game Night, come in, hang out, share your thoughts, air your baggage, like whatever. Like if you want to come hang out, we're here for you. And then I think we're on Twitch. I don't know if we're on Twitch. I hit the plus button and it didn't work. There we go. Chat's back in. We're live, guys.
Along.
He's just gathering along.
Brian,
Yeah.
hitting 79.
Dude, way to go, man. Hey, Chris, you said you're going to run an expert roulette, correct? Is that train sailed?
No, I'm in a gathering leave right now. I'd
Okay.
like to run one. Sparta was finishing up a run. I was waiting on him.
Okay, cool. I am ready when you are. I'll come either as a healer or as a summoner. Either way, one of the two or the other. Are you live on Twitch right now, Chris?
No.
Okay,
I can't hear Discord.
You can't hear
I figured
Discord,
you were-
or you could hear. Sorry.
I can hear Discord, but the stream cannot hear Discord, so it
That's
goes
fine.
over a one-sided phone call.
Okay. Well, I'll let you make the choice whether you want to go on that platform or not. The
What
yeah.
platform are you live on?
YouTube right now. Monday nights,
Okay.
YouTube.
Every
Every other night,
Mondays,
Twitch. Every other night, Twitch. Just because I don't want to sit here and ridiculously spam the whole thing.
So, Brian, now that you're live,
Yes.
it is Amazon Prime Day,
What?
and
I think my
a
wife
while
ordered some
back, we got a donation from Brian, a member of the community,
things.
for $100, and I found my dream green screen, and my dream green screen was $150, and so I was waiting to have an extra $50 in my budget. Now that his donation came in, and on Amazon Prime Day, it was on sale for $100.
Did you order it? I'm rocking the green screen. I'm rocking my green screen right now.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday, I'll have
I'm
my
excited.
first ever green screen.
I'm excited. I'm rocking my green screen right now because it's like
So.
it's so fun. It's so
Big thanks to
fun.
Brian, who basically said, Brian looks awesome with a green screen. Chris, get your act together.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take care of it.
So Matthew's asking a question. He says, "I can't find an answer to what material should I for Paladin should use since strength is gone." I would probably say direct hit. Anybody want to throw in?
I've been hearing things
As a-
about skill speed.
As a warrior, I've been reading on tanks, so this is coming from a warrior
Okay.
perspective, and I've seen people questioning if skill speed is something that should shift to. So there's a lot of people working the math on that, but effectively the stat priority hasn't changed from 5.0 as far as anybody can tell.
Okay.
So if you couldn't socket main stat, then what I was socketing before was crit and then direct hit in that order. And so I have been sticking with crit and then direct hit in that order. But I don't know if paladins are the same, but like crit direct hit has been where I've been at.
Okay.
I was hearing something about skill speed affecting the speed at which you can get flight or fight.
Oh yeah.
Activated, and then,
You can keep like same thing with like some cooldowns. Tanks are able to like do multiple like and be able to take like it's skill speed
Yeah.
is good. I've also been just debating mentally if I want to just
question is
lean
there-
into it.
The question is there a soft cap to it? So
Yeah.
in WoW, I don't know how many of you have done a lot of like stat manipulation in the past, but way back in the day in WoW, there was a couple of stats that you had to do. So there was what was called hit cap, which had a hard cap.
Mhm.
If you were below that number, you literally had a chance to miss the boss just with an everyday attack, like a normal auto swing. And when you miss, it kills your DPS. And so it was a hard cap. You dropped any stat necessary to get yourself over hit cap, period. End of
Mhm.
story. You must be at hit cap if you're going to raid. Because misses, I want to say there was a reason. I want to say there was a penalty like that misses caused the boss to like gain an evasion or something like that. So there was some reason. At the end of the day, you don't have to know the math. Just know that you have to be above hit cap. And then there was what was called soft caps. And
Mhm.
soft caps are kind of like checkpoints. So imagine with haste or skill speed,
geez.
if imagine if at screw the units, but imagine if at
Yeah.
100 units you could get an extra fire 4 in on every black mage rotation. Right? Imagine if that, but at 1200 you're still just getting 1 extra Fire 4 in, right? If you go from 1,000 to 1,200. So the extra 200 there isn't doing anything magical for you. You're not gaining an extra cast per rotation. So, but by the time you make it to 2,000, right? By the time you've doubled that initial number, now you can get 2 extra Fire 4s in the same time increment. Or for warriors like a Fell Cleave, right? I could get an extra Fell Cleave in if I was trying to get it under a certain time. So you'd be soft capped. So it's not about getting. So you don't want to be above 2. You don't want to go for skill speed in that case until you can get it above that second threshold. So when you clear the first threshold, you go back to focusing crit until the math works out and you can pull enough crit off to all at once push for 2,000.
Razio just cheered $2. Can we get some hearts and hype in chat for Razio for the epic $2 cheer, guys? Any emote will do. Any emote will do. Just share the love. Share the love with Razio. Thank him for supporting the channel. Thank you so much, Razio. You, sir, are amazing. Check out his channel, too. He's been doing some Super Mario Maker levels. Some fun runs with that. I really enjoy that content. It's I'm a nerd. I love that game. I haven't finished this whole map.
Nightwind, it may have just been a term in the community that I was a member of in WoW, but Breakpoint visually, like in my head, draws the exact same thing.
What? Nathan's following it up.
Exactly. There's kind of this checkpoint. There's this line in the sand, and it's not worth running the race to get to that line unless you can clear it. Partial credit doesn't matter. So unless you can get to that next, breakpoint as you're calling it, it's not worth doing.
So Nathan dropping another $2. Hype and hearts in chat, guys. Give Nathan some love. Razio kicking it off.
Jordan.
Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy.
Is there anything else that you guys are needing to make your videos better?
Like more time.
I've
got 2 videos. Like I finished the Scholar Controller Guide. That's queued in the sense, but I'm also then working on other videos to. Oh my gosh, Legendary Mike. Dude, have a beer on you. I might text
have a
Julie.
beer on me.
I'm ready.
I need a beer. I do need a beer.
Well, I
thank
just
you.
mean, like, I know you just got your green screen taken care of. I didn't know if you needed anything.
Chris, I would honestly, if I'm not asking for money at all, but I would love for Chris to get some of these lights, or at least some better lighting, because when he gets his green screen,
which with the green screen, I'm gonna have to go pull some lights from elsewhere in the house to see, because that has to be very evenly lit. So
yeah, it does.
I'll know real quick if I need additional lighting.
I haven't explored this whole zone. It's awesome. I love the lag. Yes, sir.
Whoa! Are you exploring to a zone right now that you haven't explored? Switch to a class that can still.
I'm getting experience. Because literally Sparta kited me around zone 6, and it was insane. And Leland's even in voice chat. Leland, and he's not even dropping a message to have the robot to read. $50 freaking dollars. Dude, Leland, guys, heights, hearts, hoops, hops, heap, and sappa in chat. Just make it happen, guys. Just something. Give the love. Give Leland some love, guys. Leland, you are... Gosh, you're so generous, bro. Oh my gosh. Get some net gum lights, Chris. There we go. There's the Leland lights right there. Yeah, go ahead, Sparta.
You can invite me.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready to be invited as well. All right, I got Mapping the Realm. Let me go back to this. I'm just running Fates till Chris is ready. Julie dropping in the red mages
until I'm done with this. Leave.
What do you want to come as, Brian?
I'm gonna come personally. If I get the option, I'll come as Summoner, because I've already got my Scholar Controller Guide, and I haven't really I don't think I'm 100% yet on how I am on Summoner, and I would like to run some more content on Summoner.
You want on Aether?
I'll come as
Aether represent. Aether represent.
So many Aether.
Yeah. So Matt's asking how the controller guide's coming. They're coming. I got Scholar finished. We're trying to bundle it as a kind of a series. So I've got one part of that done, and I've got a lot of the assets made and stuff like that for the other part. So it's a lot of work, and I'm hopeful they will be really good and people will enjoy them, because Scholar has been, I think, a lot of fun to play on a controller.
Ready when you are.
All right, send invites whenever you're ready.
I'll let you
lead.
Paladin with controller?
Paladin actually is so much easier on a controller. However, here's the one problem: is I've got this one skill that I haven't kind of figured out yet. So there's a process That's why, like, I know people have offered, like, even Julie was like, hey, you know, you could play my bard and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, but, like, I need to really play your bard. I need to spend time with it and kind of get comfort level with it. And so
what's the Shadowbringer news? Well, we just got patch notes. So I released a video
Patch
today
notes.
because they hadn't dropped patch notes, and I was like, I gotta tell people that there's a patch tomorrow.
There
so I
is
just
a
went ahead and
patch.
hit publish, and then like 2 hours after it goes live, they're like, oh, here's the patch notes.
They were waiting on you to publish that.
Yeah.
You got me.
You
got
so
me.
I get
I'm
the
not gonna
sword
re-release
skill.
a video for that. The only difference between my video and what they added was they are gonna go ahead and make some battle system changes. So I know like Warrior's getting a couple minor
What?
buffs. As a warrior, I was watching that one, but there was a couple.
Matt with a
There's a
$2
couple
epic cheer, guys. Hearts, hypes, and
Where are the
chats.
patch notes at,
Spoofs and
by the way?
goofs. Give Matt some love. Thank you, Matt,
The
so much
patch
for that
notes.
$2, dude. That is incredible. I'm getting a knock on the door. Come on in.
Lodestone. I got notified from a bot in one of my Discords.
1 second. I'll be right back. Don't cue us, because I'm on the tank.
No problem.
I see patch 5.0. I don't know. It linked. It's in one of my Discords.
Probably nightmares.
No, I think it was in.
All right. Well, how epic is my wife? We got a legendary Mike cheering a $5, and then a beer just shows up from my wife from downstairs. Little
Nice.
revolver, blood and honey. So cheers to the workforce, guys. Thank you for the beer.
That local beer. Oh,
Oh,
Garo's
so
ending
good,
at
dude.
5.0.
So good. I
I'm
love it.
trying to Google it. I don't know.
Are we
Somewhere
ready
there's
to
a
queue?
5.0 ones.
We ready to queue? I'm gonna go summon it.
Yeah.
Get some epic summoner. Yeah, there's like a skill right now for Paladin that's kind of off on my double cross hotbar. Hasn't.
I saw
Absolutely.
Dark
Keep
Knight.
it.
I'm
Ready?
a paladin main. Maybe I could help you out with it.
Well, it's that new. It's like that skill like at level 76. You get it like you trigger it. You have a 3 stack of it, and so I originally put it over to the side. It's not going to live there, but if you guys have like,
Atonement.
yeah, I think so. And it's that.
Yeah, that's their second highest. Well,
I
that's
love
actually their
that.
highest DPS.
Well, then you couple that, but I'm just saying like I ended up just like I got it. I'm like, all right, what's this new skill? Put it over here, and then I kind of keep double tapping. So ultimately, I was like, oh, I was using it, and I was like, that's not
Honestly,
where it's going to live.
I'm having the same issue with Gunbreaker because I'm leveling it, and so the roulettes keep putting me in low-level content. So I don't, I don't get to try the new skills very often because I keep getting put in content where the new
One or
skills
more
don't
party members
exist.
does not meet requirements for
So-
the dude.
I'm on. What's the gear score? Have you unlocked it? Like-
Expert.
yeah, expert roulette.
That's me. All right, I'm ready.
The walk used to actually work for Revolver, which is they're good people. And then we got a question about, have you dabbled in the EX fights? Yes, actually we've cleared Titania X. I've got some recording footage, and
I was on Gunbreaker.
Dark helped me out. He's a part of the workforce. We were around Twitch this weekend. If you want to go watch the fight, if you're struggling with it, we have the the archive streams over on Twitch, and that fight is awesome, and it was so much fun. And I did it as Scholar. And we parsed the fight. You know, there's a really simple. It feels like a dance than anything else because it's like okay, there's like a DPS check here, but you kind of get a feel for it, and it feels really good.
Oh yeah, it was a fun fight. I got my weapon for paladin.
Congrats!
Why does percent? What?
I got my weapon for Dancer, but I don't have Dancer yet.
Just to be Chris, I am not completely geared out.
Okay.
Let's push them.
Yeah.
I don't know why you think that's gonna change how I react.
Yeah.
I
It's
just
only gonna
thought
change
I'd-
if we die.
Yeah, as of tomorrow, Overpower gets better. So let's do this.
It overpowers to better tomorrow. I haven't read the notes. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
because it was underpowered.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't.
Overpowered was underpowered.
Overpower was underpowered. I don't think I can double pull here. I don't think there's another pull. I think I gotta wait at the door.
You just do you, man. Yeah, summer like when I did the darn it, like I did the job tier list. So I guess I need to look at that, see if I need to refilm it now. Tier list as a 5-0.
So, what I usually do as a paladin is I'll use Fight or Flight and then go Goring Blade, get my dot up, and then I'll do like Circle of Scorn and Spirits Within, and then do Requiescat combine with Holy Spirit
Mhm.
until you drain your mana, and then end it with Confiteor, because that brings you out of Requiescat. And then use Atonement, because Atonement gets your MP up a lot, and it also does a lot of damage. So you kind of keep up your dot, you pop your cooldowns whenever you can, and you get your MP back to do Requiescat again.
Okay.
using it.
I love the music in this.
You know the
Oh,
the boss fight at the end of every dungeon? I love that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, how it just blends in perfectly.
Well, just the music itself. I
Yeah.
just love it.
Shadowbringers Soken did a really good job.
That he did.
Hammer pig.
As long as you've
Oh,
melded
dear.
comfort. There we go.
And I believe that dungeon that you're in right there has a good bit of lore.
See, one of the things that I want to figure out right here is that I have to bounce left and right with this thing, and I don't want to. Like, it's like I would love to, I don't know, move some stuff here. Yeah, boom, baby. Oh man, I'm dead. Did I rip hate?
I don't know. I doubt it.
I
I
don't
was
Something.
really.
Yeah.
Ryan,
Something was just
I
outside my
can't raise you
decimate
right
then.
now.
Okay,
so,
I'll just return.
yeah.
Something
guys
was
do think-
something was not in my range of my decimate then.
Patch notes, Chris. Like we got.
I
That's
have,
gotta be on.
I have no. I texted him to you. It came off of a patch bot from a Discord.
Hold up.
Did our Discord not grab that?
Maybe. Let me pull up the. See if I got a link here for you guys. 'Cause, I mean, we could. Yeah, let me auto run while I pull that up. 50 notes. Become the
It
darkness.
was just a handful of balance changes, and then Eden's Gate being added. It said, "Oh, new quests are being added. They're called the Search for Omega," but like that's
They're not up, dude. They're not at least live on the site. So I'm wondering if it's like the
I-
European or whatever.
I read them.
I know. Chris knows. He's the only one. Oh, that's not the way. To
Okay, well, I personally got my patch notes. I don't know what you guys did.
go. Chris's personal patch notes. That's freaking amazing. I don't know why it's just Swiftcast because
I got a
something
couple
existed.
of things that were TP or a couple of MP reductions, and then a couple of buffs. like
Eden,
overpower just
yeah,
straight up got buffed.
tonight, as in like I'm assuming. So server goes offline at midnight
10.
Central Time, so 10 Pacific, and then once the servers are offline, then we're gonna see the. Yeah, we'll kind of see that shift. I was like doing my summoner stuff. My scholar. Boom, pop, 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 bam, pop the pop, pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that. All right. Whoa, new member, the Land Killer. Thank you so much for hitting that join button, dude. Join your new emotes.
The member button's back.
The member button is finally back. It was like broken. It was like, come on.
We lost it, and what it was is that it had an issue that
Oh, I
normally
pulled A.
like you could just reach
Pulled
out
A
and they
again.
could fix, but because see, I don't
But-
have it on my threat list.
There we go. That's probably why I pulled hate, because pulling hate is.
I was like,
I haven't
everything
seen it
online is
happen.
red.
That's why I was all of a sudden I was like, am I that good? Like when I've tanked, I've never seen it go away.
Oh, God.
Whoa. Okay, yeah. I definitely pulled hate, but I have no Titan. I have no Titan. I have no Titan.
We were in a run today. Sparta and I were running in a run today, and I died. And the dancer had some snarky comment like, "Oh, guess I'm tanking now." It's like,
Sorry.
yeah,
Yep.
I guess you are.
Yes.
Like,
You know,
I
you
would
just
not mind.
you can just lean into the dancer and say, "How does it feel to be the worst DPS in Final Fantasy XIV?"
well, then on the last boss, there's a knockback, and if you don't avoid it, it knocks you off. And they got knocked off, and like I wanted to be like, "Guess you're not tanking," but we were down a person, so I didn't type anything. Mid-full. That's poor form.
Then Chris gets banned for a couple days for like.
Yeah. I'm the one that gets banned in that scenario. Poetic justice. You gotta ban the guy that has the retort.
The talks crap. The talks crap, yeah. Dadgum, this is really good beer.
The final run of Titania yesterday, it was funny. We were right at the end, and then the dragoon just like jumps right off the stage, right on cue.
Whoa, Sephiroth! Lord of Darkness, a one-wing angel. Welcome to the workforce. Sephiroth. Thank you so much for hitting that join button, dude. Can we get some hype and heart and chat for the Land Killer and for Sephiroth? Thank you guys so much for hitting that one. Enjoying your new emotes. Oh, yeah. Not often, because I'm still like on my weight loss journey, but randomly.
You know what? I just
when
started
my wife
drinking
runs up beer to the office.
Gatorade mixed with I get Gatorade since I'm always looking for electrolytes.
Yeah.
And then I'm
what plants crave.
I'm a sucker for Red Bull, so I will do half and half.
Dude, it's that Red Bull stuff, man. Makes me nervous.
As a truck driver, I drink coffee.
Dude,
I drink a pot of coffee.
I bet you do. Like, I can imagine. Like, stay on the road.
Alright, I'm gonna try this again. Same pull.
Alright.
But now I have all my cooldowns, so it's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Keep it together. Keep it together. Keep it together. Keep it together. Keep it together.
I don't have as many cooldowns as
I think you
Gunbreaker.
need less caffeine, Brian.
What's up?
Like, it feels like Gunbreaker has a ridiculous number of cooldowns.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? Not Chris. Whoever said something. Sorry.
I said I think you need less caffeine.
Oh, I'm feeling good right now. But probably it's a healthy.
My videos are a good 30 seconds shorter if I've had caffeine.
he comes in fast.
Oh,
He comes in blazing.
Oh god,
How are y'all taking damage?
Gang.
Like,
I don't know.
how?
I don't know.
There's a ton of AoE in here.
Healing.
Oh god.
Oh, healing. Keep the
out
tank alive.
cooldowns.
Summoner freak. Oh, it's some kind of breath thing.
My god.
That's fun.
You know what's fun? My blind run of this?
Yeah.
No wipes.
Not a one.
Yeah.
Every run since then, multiple wipes.
You know who I feel bad for?
The twinning gets harder the more you've
Nevins.
done it.
Nevins.
I have better gear and more experience, and I die more times.
It's probably me, because it's like, I'm to that level.
What's your gear
70,
score?
I can start marking mobs.
424.
424? That's
Yeah.
not bad. I mean, this is dropping 430, so.
Yeah. But my belt,
Don't they give you a 430 set for your left side? So what do you just
Yeah.
miss in accessories?
I'm missing, my belt's my lowest. It's a level...
Michael says I can't
403.
pull everything.
Challenge accepted.
I'm not. I may have to reevaluate my tanking guides. Step 1, pull
Everything. Step 2.
I don't know. what
Invuln.
Step 2.
Well, Astrologian
and
is...
Let's talk about what enmity is.
Astrologian is the worst DPS out of the healers and the worst healing per second out of the healers. So, there's that.
I was going Nocturnal. I'm going to go try doing this Diurnal.
Okay.
Maybe that'll
Do
help.
we have a stranger with us?
We
Do we
do.
have a stranger with us? Okay,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
that's why
pull
I was
the
saying,
one
like, I
pull.
feel bad for them.
I'm just gonna pull the one pull. We can do
So in
this.
other words, Chris, what you're saying
Here's the
is,
question I got.
Okay.
Step 1, pull
How
everything.
long do we
Dude,
think
don't
until
be
I
a
can
healer
actually
for-
create a character on
Do,
A month.
Oh, God,
A
yeah.
month.
A month.
A
mean,
month.
I say keep your character, level
I've
it, and
never
just
mained-
transfer.
I've never mained healer on this game.
Well, I
So-
plan to do a level skip. I found
Okay.
a decent way that I can actually put a Sephiroth lookalike in here.
Nice.
I figure, gotta play off the name. So I gotta get the Nodachi from the level
Alright.
70 here.
Okay.
I might do a
One less mob than before.
story
Let's
skip,
try it with
which
one
is
less
one
mob. than-
less thing to pay for if I just build it to do that.
Okay.
And then I'm pretty sure it's
How
this
much,
big
like-
guy that has the breath.
I'm thinking, yeah, it's the big guy that has the breath. I'm gonna hang out back here. I'm gonna send it.
You
Yeah,
mean as a
Fred.
caster, you can stay
I'm-
out of the
well,
range
I'm
of
just
things
gonna
that affect
stay-
melee?
I'm gonna stay
No.
more back than
You
normal.
get that book up here, you handsome gentleman.
Get that book up here. I need you to whack him with a book, please.
This
Just
is
whack
plan
him.
A. Cleaves can't hit books. Knowledge is power.
And knowing is half the battle.
And healing.
G.I.
Jojo.
Yeah, melee, stay out of the way
Oh,
of the
for
cleave.
love of God!
Scholar and summoner. Get
How
up there.
is that breath like just so rancid? I'm just back here, and he's like,
Halitosis.
halitosis, yeah. A marketing ploy, so more people use mouthwash.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Fell
1950s.
cleave, fell cleave.
Here, Chris.
There we go. Now we're starting. Now we're starting to cook with Crisco.
Yeah, I just had a
All
quick
right.
check.
The breath is down.
The breath is down. Bad breath, man. Okay, cool. I can
My
do
favorite
that.
blue mage skills ever.
No, I haven't got to rank 3 on all fates yet, but I have gotten close. I'm also in a way dividing it based off of like XP need. So it's like I've kind of moved from one zone to the next because I want, like when I move to my DPS, to finish off Lakeland and to finish off these things. No, not really surprised, but Dad got like, I felt like, I mean, I didn't see any kind of like marker, and all of a sudden, like, I felt like I was forever away, and it was just this massive
Alright.
ground thing.
Well, spark recover mana, just a touch.
Just a touch. I like how it actually,
Go.
his mana actually looks like it's a percentage because of how kind of even it's ended up being. Thought that was a nice little touch.
All right. Key to this one: do everything you can to run the entire boss fight in the middle of the map.
Yep.
Ah, shoot, I'm level 6.
So what dungeon are you in?
We're in 20.
Basically, the lore
It's one
behind
of the
this
two
dungeon.
post MSQ.
The lore behind this is it was actually it's the circus tower. It's
All right.
Uh-oh. Got an ad.
Chris.
That would be me.
Thanks, Chris.
I didn't think that his laser could shoot out quite that far.
Oh, it's a pretty far laser.
It's okay. From here on out, I can lean into that corner.
Break everyone.
Break all of them. All
There's
of them.
bonus loot in the orbs. You can't see it. The transparency is a hologram. It's gonna be fine.
It's all in your mind.
Those are
Yeah,
all
so
chests.
since I hit level
just look like
79, now
monsters.
I'm actually in the Tempest, and I'm actually going to finish my
Nice.
story at Tempest Q tonight.
Nice, dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you label this stream spoiler or no spoiler?
I didn't label it spoiler or not, so.
I'm not
Like,
worried about
Brian,
Oh,
Brian.
thanks. Sorry.
Oh, it's me. Pick me.
I am in the process
But I will
of
hold
getting to
I will
level
forever
79,
hold my
so
peace until Thursday. I think is when Brian said no spoilers until.
Yeah, like it would just, you know,
It's
for the
Thursday.
most part.
A significant thing.
Nope. It's just 3 weeks.
Okay.
All right. Do not break the thingies. That's my official. That's my official advice. My advice.
Well, I'm gonna stand where I stood last time, so I shouldn't break any new ones.
Nope.
Say I ran this.
I keep I keep forgetting about the
I knew not to break the thing. I just did it anyway.
'cause
Yeah,
I'm a
I was
baller.
reading it the other day, and it just would stand right in front of all of them.
Oh
But
yeah.
that was you guys can't break it. I can do what I want.
Do what I want. I'm the tank. I'm the juggernaut.
My first run of this, when he did that lunge on me, I broke 2 of them with one lunge. My very first run. And, like, the very first thing to tackle me, I was like, oh,
Oh.
so we don't stand in front of those. Alright. Well, one would have taught me a lesson. I don't know why I had to break 2 of them.
Break everything, Gabriel says.
Alright, here we go.
All right,
Someone's
stacking.
already out of level 450. Damn.
450? Like you get the weapon, but
Not-
I don't think there's
not
gear.
Uh,
The 450 stuff, I'm assuming is
Oh, Ronkin is 440.
okay. Yeah, 440 makes sense.
I thought it said 450. The weapon's 450.
Yeah, the weapon's 450 from the extreme.
no. Both my Fisher and my Botanist have a higher eye level than my War. I'm trying to fix. My Fisher was level 70 this morning.
Oh, come
Oh, no.
on!
That's on me. That's on me.
Oh, it's
Whoa.
okay. He's dead.
Then you own it.
You own it. You got to tank it. Face tank. I really came a summoner so I could try to get some of this loot. Yes.
This is awesome.
I like the twinning, and I like the academia place. Like, that's really good. What's
I
up,
didn't realize
BFU?
these. Hey,
BFU just finished the MSQ and listening to the music and the credits right now. I'm excited to be one, and it feels can calm down a bit for, yeah. Dude, congrats. Let's get some hearts in chat for BFU Productions, guys. Welcome them into just the world of how freaking amazing this Final Fantasy game is. I keep defaulting back to
Are we double pulling?
I don't know, dude.
go.
Alright.
We can try. We can try.
As long as something doesn't hit me with breath.
That guy might. Or he might have a big cleave.
Whoa, Shoe! Shoe's gonna, I think, at $5
gotta
it
drop
reads to
AoEs.
us. So I'm gonna let the comment read to me. Woohoo! There it is.
They just came in here. What beer are you drinking? Just got WHM to 80.
Just
Healer
got super
roll
chatted,
quest in
Brian.
WHM. Job quest done.
Nice. Shoe just
Now
got to level 80 on a
leveling
warrior. I mean,
level
white
12.
mage. And I am
Revolver's a
drinking
local
Revolver Blood and Honey. Blood and Honey from Revolver. I think it's a local brewery.
It is.
Fort
North
Worth,
Texas
right?
Brewery. That sounds right.
Yeah, I think I've been there. It's been amazing.
Star,
Whoa,
hello.
Jeffrey!
Jeffrey?
Can we get some hype and hearts in chat for Shu and for Jeffrey? Jeffrey asks, got a group of friends into the game, but they had a start of primals, and I'm on Aether. Stupid not to transfer servers. I hate to leave start. Okay, so. Ooh, gosh, that is a really good question, guys. So he is on Aether. He finally got his friends to join the game, but they're on Primal because Aether is closed right now. Should he transfer? Should he transfer to play with his friends? I am actually inclined, because I am such a about playing with friends, that would be what I would maybe recommend.
Are they staying on Primal?
Yeah, if they're not going to stick around though, if they check it out and they're like, all right, that was fun.
If they're just leveling, you got 200 hours before you can play with them anyway.
Yeah, I would
I'd say
suggest
make an alt.
make an alt.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Make an alt.
Make an alt because you don't
You're
want
all
to
are
lose
gonna
spot
have
on
to go through
Aether.
the level process anyway.
That's really good advice. Yeah, make an alt, play with them, and then when it opens up, jump on the train, get them over here over to Sargatanas.
Or if they want to switch here, ideally, I would think after August 27th, that would be when I would start to think that some of the Primal servers like Sarg might see character creation start to open back up. As we start to pull people off,
Okay,
because August
so-
27th is the first piece of content that could draw people away from this. We'll be done getting new stuff here. Classic will be live. Some portion of the people that are playing 14 right now will say, okay, I've cleared everything that's out. I've cleared the Savage.
I'm going to wait till
go try
5.1.
Classic.
Right.
And they're going to wait till 5.1. They'll be gone till mid-October.
So how much does
Kill the bird.
a transfer cost? Just out of
$18.
Yeah.
Okay, so a transfer costs $18, and
like a month sub.
straight to level 70.
It's 25.
Basically, if you've already, it's $25. So it's a toss-up. If you got the few extra dollars, I would just make an alt on that server and just bypass, and then wait for it.
Yeah. Hopefully, Jeffrey, that answers your question, and let us know what you end up deciding.
Yeah, I would definitely say make an alt. That's my vote.
Because
I think the local
that,
FBI agent is proud of my search history.
I'll gladly trade places
think
with
I'm
you
that
on
interesting.
Aether, and you can have my place on Christmas.
Well, I'm wondering, what if something happens, guys? What if, population doesn't dip? How soon do you think Square Enix is add new servers? Because all they need to do is
I think
another.
How can population not dip when we get content on July 30th and nothing else until mid-October?
I don't know.
I mean, it is natural for some portion
There's
of the
gonna be a
players
slight dip.
to
But
realize I don't want a level 8 battle job. Now there will be people who do. I won't be going anywhere. But to say that nobody will go anywhere,
What if it happened? What if it happened? How nuts would that be?
Let's ask that question. What if, Chris? I mean,
just know that outside of Brian, my wife says I'm too optimistic. And Brian is the one that makes me seem like the world is bitter. I'm like, no, there can only be 3 rainbows at a time, Brian.
F your 6. I double down. 6 rainbows, bitch.
Can I just have a unicorn and have it poop rainbows for me?
You know what? I actually like the giraffe. The guy.
Member.
What? Star with the remember. The remember. Thank you so much, Star, for the support.
I just got hero.
Oh man, you got to change that emote. That emote's got to be I member.
I got hero. I got the hero one.
Got the hero. Oh shoot, dude! Thank you. Yeah, they just released like tiers, so it's just like freaking nuts out.
So one of the things we were kind of joking about last night, Brian, was making a guild in the classic WoW, since we have not left Final Fantasy XIV.
I'm not against it. Like, I played a little bit of classic WoW back in the day, and it just doesn't have controller support, so I'm just like, whatever.
No,
Thank you, Star, for that epic membership, guys. Hearts and hype in chat. Cheer Star on for his epic support of the channel, guys. Like, you guys make these guides possible. And again, Chili with the $5 super chat. Chili, why aren't you hanging out in voice?
With raid tomorrow.
Hey, Brian. Okay, I will agree. There is one skill that needs a buff to potency.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, it needs a buff to potency.
Dude, I think Astrologia needs a buff.
That's about the only skill that I think needs a buff is the essential dignity.
I think I wouldn't mind seeing why am I drawing like energy drain in a form brought to Scholar. White Mage is just like crushing it as a healer, both in HPS and DPS. So I'm just like, yeah, that'd be nice. Like, it is massively different.
Yo. With Scholar.
Yeah.
I have not played my Scholar's at level 60.
Okay.
I haven't
come to me.
it since,
okay, never mind.
Probably April.
Okay.
How much different is my Scholar gonna make me feel?
Honestly, it feels solid. Like, I like it, and actually I prefer a lot of the changes. Like, it feels like I'm healing a lot more. It feels like my kit at especially level 80 makes sense. I can't speak to lower level content because I just feel like lower level content, I feel OP is just crazy overpowered. And so I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm just like, okay, it is what it is, but you're not having to manage your pet, and maybe that's the thing that I'm actually enjoying the most, is that, like, doing my pet abilities feels way more, I guess, faster to be able to kind of, like, manage that whole interaction. But, yeah.
No, please.
Fail cleave after fail cleave.
Hey, I got me Dragoon to 80 today.
Congrats!
Oh, congrats!
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah. I got 3
I'll take
80
the hit.
characters now.
You have how many?
3.
Dude, that's awesome. Characters. Nice. Like,
I feel great.
Bad, dude.
Hey, me too. Only one of them is a battle class.
I'm actually gonna level Summoner next.
Summoner, dude. Summoner's not that high on the DPS charts right now, so it'll be neat to see.
I looked today. It's 4th.
Is it low?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
not that bad.
It's not horrible. Like, I don't think there's a bad job in the game, but like the worst DPS right now is Dancer.
Yeah, it's the only things lower than it are Ninja, Dancer, and Ranger.
I was surprised by Ninja.
Holy crap, Dancer is amazing.
Oh, I'm sure it's a lot of fun to play. I made the power rankings guide, and so like with the patch where they've updated some potencies, that's probably going to be slightly irrelevant. So I'm sure someone in the comments will let me know. You know, in a year's time, they're like, these potencies are wrong. What's up?
I said I almost considered switching my main from Red to Dancer.
Do you like Dancer?
I do. I'm having a blast.
I hear it's a lot of fun, and that's where it's like I designated, because I did one that was like a rankings list based off of how fun the jobs are. People are like, these aren't the power rankings. I'm like, yeah, I clearly state that, like, in every way. Oh man. Anyway, but beyond that, like, I'm sure that someone's gonna be like, but it's fun to play. I'm like, that's awesome. Like, it's like, yeah. Go ahead, Star.
He's looking forward to Eden tomorrow.
Yes, very much so. Gonna be up bright and early, getting my Eden on.
Yeah.
We got guides to kind of make for it anyway, so it's going to be kind of nuts.
It's gonna be like at 11 o'clock for me. So it's
PM or
perfect.
AM?
AM.
I'm a little bit jealous of that because I'm going to be getting up
way better.
bright and early. What time is? I'm thinking 4 AM, right?
Yeah, that sounds not wrong.
Lucky y'all.
That sounds about
I'll be
right.
at work.
You got a detective time?
Nah,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
it's gonna. Can we not speculate about Eden, or would that be wrong?
I think it's fine to speculate. It's based off like
St.
the Final
Louis.
Fantasy VIII.
I just wondering what we're gonna fight for the first boss, like in particular. Like,
Oh, so 5 AM, Chris, then for us, yeah. Like I
Oh,
have
well,
absolutely
be up till
no,
4.
I have no expectation. Like I'm just excited, but I'm like I have no idea what they're gonna throw at us, and I'm pretty sure people are gonna freak out. I think it's gonna be amazing. If you know,
it could be anything.
anything. That's like we have no cons. Well, and I think Eden will end up this phase of it will kind of help set the stage for what then we can start to expect.
Just don't have
So then,
breath.
so the next Eden, you know, the next like 5.5.2, we're gonna probably be able to like speculate a little bit easier about what maybe to expect because it's like okay, yeah, we've seen Eden and it's going on this theme
We got a
and
new
we got a new
got a
member.
new member.
Whoa, Neko, welcome to the workforce. Thanks for hitting that join button. Really appreciate it.
Detective?
All right. Detective Nico,
Is that detective?
the pet detective,
It looks like.
Hildebrand?
Hildebrand.
So, does that usually come out in the .1 patch cycle?
Yes.
What?
The Hildebrand stuff. I don't know like what the status of Hildy's going to be.
God. Why am I dying?
Because here we go. I got light speed up.
He milked on off with Gilgamesh at the end of the last.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Which,
please,
if he's with Gilgamesh,
no.
that means he can travel dimensions.
Yep. It's a spoiler. Some of
I
the
have no
people.
more cooldowns.
I really
I
cannot
got-
wait to talk about time travel in Final Fantasy XIV, guys. Like, there's so many things. I'm just like, what?
Not there
Yeah.
yet.
Oh no, I can agree.
with
I'm not going to do spoilers. I cannot wait to talk about time travel because it brings up some interesting concepts.
I've been watching some of
Night, Chili.
Good night, Chili. Get some sleep.
I didn't even
Really?
watch. Is there a version of Hildy on the first? I guess there could be.
Or
Yeah.
Gilgamesh could bring him here.
He's definitely not unbroken.
Can we bring the source to the first, or can we
For
bring the
sure,
first to the source?
Sundered.
Like I'm all
That's
for the
what
I'm
I'm
all for the rejoining.
rejoining?
Sans, you know,
Sans all
obviously,
the murder?
well, the murder, right?
It's-
Can we, like if we
We
can
have
go,
some HUD guides in H.
Is there a less dangerous way to do it though?
And
well,
they don't
maybe.
have a
What
clean-
if, what if there is a less dangerous way? What if there's a way to
We
kind of
don't
do
have a
this
clean HUD guide.
without murdering countless numbers of people? Like, is the
think- well, I
murdering
think that's-
is murdering
I
the
think
lazy
that's-
way? Is it like, well, you know, if you only took another half millennium, you could have seen how to do it. You know.
Well, just by going by what you and Chris have told me and what I've talked to Sparta and a few of the others, it sounds to me like 6.0 or 7.0 could
We're gonna
lead
die.
us down that
Yeah.
that rabbit hole.
Yeah, it could be. That's why I'm really excited to see where this expansion story-wise
I'm
takes
trying,
us.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
talk without actually remembering not to drop any spoilers. So
Yeah.
it's like trying to catch myself, and it's like, okay, I gotta shut
Yeah,
up.
we're.
The
'cause I know
thing
Brian
that
has not done it, so it's like Brian, you need to finish Elder Ray because it's like
yeah, I need to finish Hildy. I just got off the Hildy train, and I literally was like
Oh, God.
really excited about Hildebrand, and then
I got
they
you.
stopped
I
doing
got you.
trial
I got you.
fights, and then I was like, well,
This
I
is
guess I'm gonna
exciting.
just call me when there's a fight through this concept. Like the humor was
Still
fine. I
Star
just
Trek.
did like I got off the Hildy train in Evansword because there never felt like there was a reason to be out there. You know, and I was like, and
Dodged
now they
both of
finally had
those.
one.
Like a
That-
boss.
Like a
It
boss.
was,
Hildy.
this is not a spoiler stream, is it? Because someone
Not
asked
yet.
who the last Ashin is.
Not yet.
I'm like, if we said that.
Well, I can
that would
answer who the
spoil-
Assassins are, but it's like, you know, like we can talk
The
lore.
last one alive.
it's not a spoiler stream. We're trying
Yeah,
to
that's
keep
the
those
problem.
spoilers out. So let's not talk about that because it will.
Yeah, even if we
I'm
just
almost
even
done
bring
with
it up a
Brian's
little bit
story
about it.
stuff.
You almost done with what?
The opening of the game.
Your stories catch ups.
Yeah, I think I did a good job. I think I could have done a better job in the Stormblood one, but it was a lot of work.
Oh yeah, and Brian,
I didn't watch them. I listened to them.
That's fine.
They're
probably better to listen to. I think Heaven's Word is better watched. If I was going to rate them, I think I did the best job on the Heaven's Word one.
I can do one of those videos per front yard or per backyard. One full mow is 2 of those videos.
Is Eden just gonna get like filled up over time or something like as we complete it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So what's going to happen is that there'll be 5.0, 5.2, and 5.4. They'll have the various different kind of steps of Eden concluding in 5.4. The near raid will be 5.1.
So I was told the back of this boss looks awesome. I have yet to see it. It's big.
He's a big boss. He's a big boy.
Bloody wing.
Me, big boy.
I get
don't want him
to see
facing anywhere but the tank, so it's not like I should.
And do not touch these. Do not
what
touch
his
those
mechanics
things.
are.
Yeah.
Like the very first run, I automatically was like, "Yeah, I know I know exactly where to stand. This makes 100% sense."
I get to see the back of that boss all the time because I'm a dragoon.
Yeah, and you can scroll around and all that because it doesn't matter.
Full drag.
Yeah, I played Ninja in that dungeon. That boss looks fantastic from behind.
He's got a sweet butt.
Yeah, literally my first run in here. I said it's my first run. The whole group had run it before. They told me, be sure you have your music on. They like stopped and pointed things out. And I was like, this is so awesome. And be sure you check out the back of this boss. How do you propose I do that? Like the whole fight,
Spin
I was
him.
trying to like
Spin
run
him.
around the side like
Spin
this.
him.
And I was like, I can't. He just stays with me.
He's so focused.
Telegraph.
Phoenix looks amazing.
No.
Dude, absolutely, Phoenix looks amazing.
Up. I can make it around this time. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I started leveling Summoner. I got it to 72 when I wanted to try.
I didn't know what I
might have
should.
made that harder on you guys, but you know.
So
Who's what?
I said, whose screen are we getting in?
On YouTube,
Brian.
it's mine. Hi.
It's definitely Brian's.
Yeah, it's Brian.
I'm the blue pig. You can't see me because I'm on the other side of a boss right now.
A big old boss. Thick boy.
I'm a blue pig with a hammer,
Okay, there we go.
as life should be.
As it was decreed.
That's all my warrior has been missing, is a big
There you
giant
go.
hammer.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about his
Pick a career,
backside.
pick
He's
a
got a
career.
big one. It's definitely big.
Have we gotten hammers yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, 78. Level 78.
The 78 warrior.
They're
is
axe.
a hammer.
They're essentially in the axe category.
Yeah, it's an axe. It
At
just
time-
delivers as a hammer.
Wait, I don't know where's Dark Fury from? What time would it be for him?
I do not know.
The hammers kept getting bigger and bigger, or the axes kept getting bigger and bigger. At one point, it was like the biggest axe I think I've ever seen in game. And then I was like, wow, this is getting out of hand. And then they gave me a hammer. I was like, oh, okay, they were building towards something. I get it.
It's like big axes.
He's 1 hour behind you,
Save
Brian, so
right here.
what time that would be?
Yeah, come over here, Brian.
6.0.
Yeah, I'm hanging out. I'm hanging out with the cool kids.
Yeah, we should be good here. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh.
Chris?
Yeah.
Who boy? Who boy?
We could not move.
Oh, man.
We were bunched in a corner.
I hope
Oh my god, he's so right. True North is a lifesaver.
Yeah, and the fact that it's a charged skill now, such a smart
Oh,
choice.
yeah.
Such a
Yeah.
smart
I
choice.
love it.
Oh yeah.
True North breaks Monk and Dragoon. It
I love how
literally.
fast I love how fast I can get into
As well as
Bahamut.
Ninja.
Anytime you use it though,
Come over here, Brian.
I don't use it all the time. I only use it when there's
no.
so much going on.
Right here, right where I'm standing. Come tackle me.
It'll be fine.
We got
Not
this.
to alarm you guys, but we have a full limb break, and we are very slow on DPS.
Yeah.
the True North voice wonder for
full limit break. No. ABL, man.
That needs to be our greeting for now
There
on.
it goes.
Lally-ho.
Lally ho, lally ho.
The painty hats.
What's up, Last Order Films?
Last Order, what's up, dude?
That's how I want you, Sheeta, to start the next one.
That's my
These
bad,
guys
guys. I
Watching.
wasn't paying attention. I suck.
I think I'm okay here. As long as he doesn't do anything crazy.
Oh, no.
Is there a new loot system for Eden?
There might be. There might be.
Oh god, I took a lot there.
Are we? I think. Is it going to be tokens or is it going to be pieces? That's what I'm wondering.
They
now.
said they were going to shift it up a little bit, so.
Oh god.
So I don't know what tomorrow could be. It's going to be interesting.
It is.
Chris, come over here so I can heal everyone.
So this is what you want?
Yeah.
Seems like a bad idea.
Because I'm literally.
I've never once as a tank been told to bring the boss to the party.
Well,
Now I don't know where to stand. No, I don't like this.
We go.
Corner now.
There it is.
Yay.
Yay. Thanks, Nevin, for hanging out with the party. I know it was a little bit of a crapshoot, but whatever.
This feels
We got
reckless.
3 hours until we're gone, until the maintenance starts.
Yeah, like midnight, I think.
It's basically a question of how many ghost tomes can I get by then.
Oh, William. No, don't say that, William.
Yulmore.
Finish the story.
Yulmore. Just like in Ralger's Reach, it's the secondary city is where your tome turn in is.
I'm game for running more stuff, Chris. If you need tomes.
Let's keep doing it.
Let me.
It's out on a somewhat balcony. There's a big clearing area off to one side, and there's an exchange there. Yeah, no, it's near the Aetherite, out on a big platform.
I'm gonna reluctantly go back to the source.
Brian, give me a few minutes, and I will.
What's up, 31?
Here.
Yeah, go get
It feels
whatever
weird
you're
going
eating.
back to the source. I don't feel like it's my home anymore.
It does. It feels really strange.
Okay.
My home is the first now.
Yeah. I am of the first, and the first is of me.
Can we get player housing on the first?
Not yet.
Was that Captain? I'm gonna turn up your volume a little bit because.
Can we get player housing on the first? They have implied that rebuilding the Sea of Ishgard could make it possible to have housing on the first. If they did, it would be interesting if that meant that some servers had it unlocked before other servers.
I think it's not the first, but just Ishgard housing.
Yeah.
Do
That was more of a
Ishgard
rhetorical
housing
question.
before first housing.
The possibility makes me smile.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna do this as a healer.
It's possible.
I can't
It's
get
more
here,
possible than Male Vieira.
but-
Less possible than New Game Plus.
He's
And
got
it's
some
way more
salt.
possible than that.
And Cerberus is subscribed. See here, Bloomy is subscribed. And Tahar to
Lala exclusive houses.
I can
They're
do
just
one
big
more run.
chests.
God, imagine how annoying that would be. You wouldn't be able to get in, would you?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with my black mage because it's higher eye level. We'll just have to wait for a healer unless anyone.
I can come as a healer. I can come as a healer.
You want housing and you want. I don't want to say the name of that because that's a bit of a spoiler. The name.
I think that'd be cool.
I think it'd be cool in the Crystarian.
No, the place he said. This.
Yeah,
the place
you can say it. I don't think that's a spoiler.
I think Eden. I think
Okay.
Eden is more likely of a place that we get housing than the final zone.
Okay, I'm ready.
Personally, that would, if I were gonna put money on it.
Chris, are you
The reason
ready?
why I think it's funny about Amarok because there's literally things falling from the sky all the time.
Yeah, and hey, Dark Fury guys, that's who is the workforce member who helped us with get our Titania EX clear. So I've got the footage, and I just have to figure out and find the time so that I can build that guide.
If I can land a mount on it, I should be able to dismount. I want to stand on top of this light pole.
I want a house where Dark Fury said. Definitely.
So I haven't touched PvP yet in Shadowbringers.
PvP, there was some changes, but I don't know that anybody's even in PvP. Like, I bet your wait times are appalling.
We can try it.
God.
We can try it if we want.
It would be.
Because PvP should give us the
PvP
go.
is always a pretty long wait time in 14 unless a fresh season drops.
You know, PvP's out. I mean, it gives you goat, so it gives you the time.
I bet it's worse than usual.
I don't know. I bet, but we'll never know because there's the system doesn't really actively drive people to do PvP.
Wait.
Well, the problem is
Brian,
I
I
won't
just
do
realized-
PvP unless other people do PvP, but other people won't do PvP unless other people are doing PvP. So it's just this never-ending cycle of nobody wants to be the person doing PvP alone.
That was the biggest frustration that I had with Eureka, is that I felt like Eureka would have been phenomenal content if I could queue up to something else. And, like PvP.
Hi, Whale.
And I was like, oh, hello, Whale.
What the hell is that counting down to? Days to go.
Screw you, Dolphin.
Days to go. Oh, it's
Whale.
trying to like essentially get a
all right.
Just like having a goal of like members as well as like followers on Twitch and stuff like that. So just trying to
it's down the
That's
stairs.
a lot of days.
Down the stairs.
Well, I did it for 2 years. Like it's like a goal for the expansion.
Sharp.
Oh, is it 2 years? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's 2 years. I was like, okay. I didn't want to be like, I want to hit it by tomorrow, and then it's like, I don't know. Just like I was like, it'd be kind of fun to hit like 100 members here and then like a 3,000 followers on Twitch. I think that's the goal.
Hope you get to 50k this year.
Dude, that'd be amazing. That would be so incredible.
I don't know if it still is, but when we first started, that was the number that like we were like, hey, how do we like find out? Like, we didn't get tickets to BlizzCon. Is there like a phone number we can call and be like, hey, or media?
Mm-hmm.
And when we first started, they were like, that number is 50,000.
Yeah.
Now, my understanding is that in the time it's taken us to hit that number has gone up. So I think we're going to get there where we're like, okay, we're here.
And they're like, are you at 100?
Adorable. It's 100,000.
It's 100k now.
and then they're like, and then one day we finally get to 100, and they're like, 1 million, dude. What are you doing?
You're far off.
Always chasing it. It gets us motivated. It keeps us working. Get the stay humble, hustle hard kind of mentality.
Oh my god, I'd love a mini Eden mount actually.
Who knows, man? Like that's some incentive.
4-person Eden mount. Screw mini.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it could definitely fit 4 people in it.
4-person mount.
I think we do. I think it's the fact that like it was a kind of a limited run right now that it says like, yep, let's get some of that.
Hey guys, what you mean? We need an 8-person mount.
Wow, that would be. That's what the whale
they
feels
added a
like.
5-person mount. They added
an
a
airship
mount.
would be nice. An airship would absolutely be nice.
Harking back to classic Final Fantasy, I'm all up for that.
Oh, absolutely. What's up? What's going on, Kenny?
Same old, same old. How's everyone doing tonight?
Trying to keep Chris alive.
Is a challenge.
What I hear, that's not an easy
Is that
thing to
because
do.
That's
wait, I thought. Wait. I think Gunbreaker's good.
You like Gunbreaker? And somebody else was saying something?
No,
Yeah, I was saying like, you go ahead.
I think Gunbreaker's gonna get tuned, like tomorrow.
Maybe.
Well, yeah.
Oh, they already posted. I don't
The notes. I don't know where you got these notes from because it's like I can't get
them
them.
to you.
I know on text, so I can't.
Where are
like.
they?
I don't have the skill of pulling up my text messages on my computer because I'm not
I
on a
don't know.
Mac.
I had them. I read them before we went live, and I was like, "Oh, Brian, we should talk about this on stream." And then apparently, they don't exist yet.
Yeah.
Don't
Chris,
exist.
Already.
Have you ever seen that
I don't
show?
know.
You ever see that show?
guys
It's like a Sunday edition or Saturday edition or whatever. And
I
it's
had
like
a
the guy
weirdly
gets the
accurate
newspaper for the day before, and so then he spends the day trying to like prevent the bad stuff from happening.
Okay, I'm reading it right now. So let me get it in the.
Wait, I don't even know where
these
these are.
tank wall building. All right, so Paladin, you're getting Savage Blade Entity Increase and Flash Entity Increase.
Flash doesn't exist.
I'm just telling you what it says.
Okay.
It's a Wikipedia thing.
I don't know.
Where's
I
this
think
link?
I got it from. It's a patch bot. So it's possible that yeah. So it came off another thing. It just summed it up. So it's in somebody else's Discord. So maybe a bot got turned around and it pulled an old patch in as 5.01. Because it's just a chart.
I remember something with like a little asterisk next to it in the original patch notes.
Okay.
5.0 about
Yeah, it should be anything substantial.
like the asterisk.
If that's Soro, can you increase your volume on your mic? Because I'm having a very difficult time hearing you.
Yeah, I can't hear him that much either.
I can barely hear you.
Okay, cool. It's not just me.
Yeah, it basically just said tank entity increased and then the new raid dropped was what the patch thing said. But it's in a Discord that I'm in.
Okay, well, interesting.
But I don't know.
Yeah, no patch notes for 5.0.
I went out to the lodestone and looked for it and I can't find it.
They're
so
not
I have
there.
no
They're
idea
not on the
where it pulled
lodestone.
it from.
I do want to bring one thing up. There's like a KFC promotion in the China right now.
Yeah,
Have
apparently
you
you can like
seen what people have been saying on the party finders?
apparently you can like eat
KFC
chicken to get a joke about.
KFC Extreme. I am full. Need DPS. These are all like looking for people to eat the chicken so they can get the promotion.
Well,
That's just
what it is
insane.
the promotion is you have to eat a 4-person meal.
Oh my god.
By
to get
yourself?
one code. No, thank you.
I would think
By
that's
yourself?
a person meal.
Well, no, you
I'd
can.
have to be.
I mean, like, I could get a 4-person meal and eat that over a period of time, but it's like,
Oh no, you have. Okay, in China, I read this. So, please, if you, so you have to eat it in store
okay,
in
wow.
China. You can eat it at a party, so a 4-man person can eat it,
Yeah.
but you only get one code for that 4-person meal.
So for the
So,
4-person party, you need 4-person meals.
You have to literally eat 4 meals.
Hey Brian, we need to get a party together. We're going to China.
There we go. I gotta get all. I gotta
we
get
went
it
to
all.
KFC when I was in China when we didn't want to wait in line. There wasn't anybody at KFC.
And this is the thing, you know what the reward is? The Black Chocobo Mount.
Okay.
These are
Hey,
pizza deal.
is this any better for you guys?
I'm sorry, bro. It's
Yeah.
like a little bit better.
It's just very
It's
quiet.
still a little low, but it went a little higher, but still a little low.
Okay, so
I can manage this too.
You might need to higher your sensitivity or something. I don't know.
yeah, my volume is max right now.
Alright.
It must be the mic.
Baby shark.
Do, shark, baby shark.
Oh, this.
Our team was wiped. Failed to pull the Roland Burger apart, showing parts phase 2. Main tank pulled 2 burgers. Just leave the Coke alone. Focus on the chicken. This is a giant thing.
But yeah,
Sorry.
it's
just funny.
yeah, it's hilarious. But yeah, a 4-person meal, and you only get 1 code.
Yeah, it doesn't feel worth it for the 1 code, does it? Like,
and it's the Black Chocobo now. So
Oh
it's
man, we're
literally-
getting. I was blasted by that.
I'm okay with just a normal.
You telegraph where it's gonna be, but
Yeah.
you gotta keep it in
I
eye
wasn't
on.
listening. I was listening to the chat. Oh, I shouldn't stand in that. That's bad.
Dark, how are you?
But yeah, it's
Oh, watch out, guys. Pay attention.
I only heard the Vieira voice 7 Vieira's voice 7 the other day. Oh my god.
Is it that
You
bad?
got
yeah.
It sounds weird.
I saw the video for that. It just made me laugh.
Find the
That's
video.
good though.
Yeah.
We need that. Now what they should have done is made voice 7 a male voice, just to screw with you.
Alright.
People say it sounds like a old grandma.
Also, Sora, I think the reason that your mic is so quiet and overshadowed is because the channel has a lot of people in right now, so it could be that you're not as connected as everybody else.
Huh.
That's a possibility.
It happens
I
on my
can hear him a
Discord
little
all the
bit.
time.
I can hear him a little
Hey,
bit
Brian.
only when I focus.
if you want, I will greed everything.
You'll greed everything?
Yeah, for your caster stuff.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I already have that, so you're free to get that.
Holy wow, that's huge.
That's what she said.
Sorry. Skillos plays. Welcome to the workforce. Thanks for hitting the follow button over on Twitch.
You just got to the spoiler area.
I just got to the first level 79 quest.
Nice.
Are we allowed to talk about the last area since I totally went off you and said the last area?
If it zones us into the dungeon as a part of the roulette, that's on everybody.
We know that the last area is called the Tempest, and then we're not talking about it.
It's amazing.
A lot happens there, so we can't spoil that, can we?
Oh, gosh.
Is that where I'm going?
Yeah, that's where you're heading.
Okay.
It's like naming a dungeon. Like, it's so vague.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you much.
Yeah.
It's one of the main reasons I'm being quiet tonight is because I'm in the final area.
Yeah, you just hear him get audible gasps.
Just pay attention to all your Aether Current quests, because the zone is relatively short compared to the others. And so your Aether Current quest is where they have to hide the amount of lore that you would have gotten in the heavier amounts of questing that the other zones had.
Is that the one you guys were talking about in the podcast earlier?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, how's editing and scoring through all that footage there, Brian?
Haven't even had the opportunity to start, so it's like it's gonna have to end up being well, because we're gonna end up doing then Eden. Like, oh my gosh, like it's one thing to get the footage and do the clear and do the fight, and then it's like, okay, let me go through and do the actually write up the guide. It's like, oh man, I was telling Chris, I was like, oh, I'm feeling really overwhelmed, because it's like I'm working on the controller guides, working on this. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna get it done. But it's not Eden's gonna end up going first, because it's
absolutely,
yeah.
Should be.
To help you gear out, do you need any gear from here?
I don't think I do. My scholar's almost 340.
Yeah, I was gonna I'll pass on stuff if you just do the same, because especially the belt. I need a belt.
What do you think the entry point's gonna be?
The entry point? I think it's kind of teased at the end of the story.
No. We're talking about the minimum eye level for Eden.
435. That's my.
Yeah, we're gonna guess about 430, 435. You're not.
I think lower. I think lower. It'll be fine.
Yeah. I think the minimum will probably be 430.
I think I'll get kicked as a tank for going in at minimum, but I think the middle will be lower.
I'll be screwed if it's 435.
Well, I mean, 430 is not that hard to get, because I mean.
No, 430, but on all three, but not 485. Yeah.
I just think that it's gonna go like 430 for the first one, and the second one, and then 435 for the third and the fourth. That's what I'm thinking.
That sounds possible. Sounds reasonable.
They're mad at
me.
We'll find out in the patch notes, won't we?
We'll find out soon enough.
The previous raids, they upped it by 5 levels each turn.
Go. I remember that. Yeah, they did, because it was tier 3, turn 3 of the or whatever. The
it was
raid
the same eye level as turn 4.
Was literally, it was a difficulty spike in all the tiers last time.
Definitely think it's going to be interesting, to say the least.
Oh, absolutely.
Should be a couple really good fights. They've done such a good job with all the encounters, and they've really kept them relatively mechanically inclined compared to early dungeons of the past.
It definitely
they're not that tight of DPS checks and healer checks. They're mostly just can you not stand in things. The reason they're becoming tight healer checks is because people are getting hit by them.
And speaking of which, do you think there's going to be a bullet hell mechanic since it's based off Nier Automata?
It's possible.
That's the 24-man, not the 8-man.
Oh, right, my bad.
We're getting the 8-man. So this
is the 8-man.
Yeah, this
so
is going to be probably.
So that'll be October. So you have until mid-October to beat Nier.
I would probably guess November if I was going to put money on it.
Yeah, I just mid-October the earliest it could be.
Oh yeah.
4.1 was October 10th. But who's counting?
Alright.
I'm counting.
I love
95% of it.
Okay.
It's exactly 3.5 months, but it can push to 4.
I almost popped out 3.
The longest they did was like almost like 5 months from 3.0 to 3.1. That was a long gap. That was a brutal one.
And they did say they will never do that again. The only reason why they did that was because
everybody was exhausted.
yeah, because like they hadn't had a break in like 4 years. Because they had literally gone from working on
like recovering ARR, and then saying, "Oh my gosh, we're going to build an expansion."
ARR,
like what?
And now we have to work on an expansion.
Yeah, and then it's like you're training up the staff and the resources to kind of build out the different systems. So it's a process.
Okay, okay, yeah, Chris has the arrow too. Hey, Chris. Okay, yeah, this boss does have an arrow. Good. That's one reason why I hate this boss model. They used it twice in this game, in this expansion. Because like unless you can look at the arrow, like, oh yeah, hey, don't stand where you can see that arrow. You can't tell the front from the back.
Ooh. Sure you can. The back's all the little faces.
What level did you end up where you got all the gear? At the end of Storm, not the at the end of Stormblood, going into the new raid.
I just
Delta Escape.
And the Delta Escape was 380. Like, or yeah, it was 380 was the final like Alpha Escape, whatever.
No,
I got the big face
it was 400.
Not Alpha. Oh, you're talking about Savage, right there? Yeah, but like for the normal.
I thought it was 320 for Delta
Use
Escape.
that limit break.
Delta Escape sounds 320, 350, and then 380. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bonus points.
Also, shout out to all the DPS. Use limit breaks. Just saying.
Yeah, that was my bad.
I actually made a macro.
Used it on the corpse.
I actually
We
made a
wrecked
macro
that corpse.
to say use your limit break now.
Oh.
You should limit rig now.
Oh, shoot.
I feel like I shouldn't have to tell people that though.
I should put that on inner release, like just a public service announcement that goes out every single time.
I'm muted. That is
Every time you do an inner release, limit break.
Every 90 seconds, you're getting told.
to the limit break thing. It
Use
would help if they
your limit
put it
break.
out on the menu somewhere, and you didn't have to manually do it.
Like
do
if
you
every
mean?
solo
They
Like
runner
a
made
co-
you-
like a context specific thing.
Is it
They-
actually on the menu? Because I'm doing it on.
They address it
on PlayStation.
early in a
I've got
realm
it on
of
mine,
when you're leveling up.
I've got it like on my hotbars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I've got it
always
on my
want that
hotbar.
stuff on your
Yeah, it's on my
I
hotbar,
had
too.
to put it there. That's what I'm saying. I
Oh.
wish it automatically came there.
I
Oh.
think either way,
when
you
you-
should put it
I
on.
want to grab that chest.
When you
It
first
was.
start the game, it is on your hotbar.
Yeah, it's on a
Oh,
hotbar
God.
8.
Oh.
Yeah.
The one I never look at.
Day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
No, I feel silly.
It's okay. You can feel silly. It's your prerogative.
yeah, it's
Fair.
yeah, it's on cross hotbar 8. It's like
I just feel that in the amount of time that it takes me to type out, can you please use the limit break? Thank you. I could have already killed this thing.
I wish I could
With the
use
limit
the
break.
limit break for somebody else.
Oh, it's just me
like
typing LB,
DPS.
LB, LB.
You're using your limit breaker right now because it's like I'm tanking or healing. It's like, yeah, I'll use it, and you know when I do, I'm mad about it. I'm using it like I just burn this because apparently you don't know how to. Like I'm very snarky, but I don't say anything.
It'd be kind of nice if you could prompt other party members to do it. Because like I usually play range physical DPS, but we always have like a melee DPS in the party, and sometimes you don't know if the melee is going to do it or not. So you're like, should I just take over and use it?
Well, see, that's why
The
I say
answer is yes.
That's why I say limit break, please, in 10 seconds, or I'll do it for you. And nobody wants a tank LB.
No, definitely not.
Don't get me wrong.
and that's,
Tank LBs can cheese a lot of things.
Yeah. Right.
I think the healer LB is worse.
Look at
Oh,
you. Grab that chest. Grab that loot. An 8
outside
and a
of
7.
outside of
Fatty loot
LB3 for healer, yeah, everything.
But
Every
that's
other
good.
element is 20.
LB3 is good when everyone,
turned around.
when there's loads of people dropping.
I just see a lot of limit breaks just going to waste.
Pony.
Pony.
Yeah, I
Right.
hate them when they go to waste.
I haven't seen that many tank LB3s. Like, is there a point where it's usually used like in progression or something?
In Alexander,
Alexander.
Alexander.
Yeah.
Okay, I never ran Alexander. This party was always on.
It's used in Prague to get past something that we can't figure out to heal through. It's a way of skipping a mechanic, and then as soon as we have the gear or the ability to live through that mechanic, we use another limit break in its place.
It's definitely Alexander though, because if you don't do it there, you're literally wipe.
Oh, 11F as well.
It's the only thing that I can think of that was essentially built that way. But
Well,
then
that
again,
and then ultimate you need to use the limit break as well.
Yeah, tanks use a limit break 3 at one point. But the reason why I didn't use a limit break was I was trying to say things and I kept it over and I was like, I was getting distracted.
Oh man, I should get out of bed. Sorry, I got a text message that distracted me.
I have no more cooldowns. We'll simply
How do
die
you
on
feel about not having access to anticipation, awareness, and convalescence anymore?
Healers
like
are-
my
tanks
healer
are
getting a text
squishier.
is alarming.
Like, do you notice do you notice it, the damage incoming now?
I feel as a healer, I feel it.
I notice it because it feels. So it feels helpless now when my healer goes down. Like if my healer dies to something or goes AFK, I'm like, well, I'll just go stand and stuff. Like pulls over. As opposed to before, like all 3 of my party members went down. Boss is at 10%. It's like, all right, strap in. Let's
we're
do
good.
this.
We got this.
Like,
I missed your text so much.
I miss it from the theme and what I
Raids
feel...
tomorrow.
Man, jeez Louise, phone.
Raids tomorrow.
I still say they need to bring Dark Dance back for Dark Knight.
I missed it. I missed that in Stormblood. I was like, I loved it as a part of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I need the ability to Aether Flow out of combat. That's just so annoying. Yeah, amen, Jeffrey. Ate the freaking men to that because it's like that is like I'm like, I can't use it, so I gotta run in and punch something just so I can use Aether Flow. It's a bit ridiculous.
Smack it with a book.
I love this boss. This makes me excited for 8. I'm gonna finally beat that game.
I love how at the time 8 was the most underappreciated Final Fantasy. Now that we're 20 years later and haven't seen it forever, we're all like, "Where's my 8?"
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on 2.
In the boat.
2? Wow, that's an ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a lot of people like it, but I enjoy it.
I spent all the time like beating up my own party members and then becoming like gods, and that was it.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right.
Oh no, I was saying 2 isn't also not Final Fantasy.
Captain Azure, I would say 8 is probably my favorite of the Final Fantasies.
8 is the one I've played 3 times. I've never beaten, and I want to fix that. Like I've started it, gone to disc 3 like 3 times, and I'm just like, huh. And it was a revelation that a friend gave me. He was like, oh yeah, like don't cast spells. Slot all of them. Like it's all about that. Don't ever use magic. Just draw it. And I was like, oh. And then I became just like God mode. I was like, oh okay, that makes sense. So I wonder if the remaster will end up doing something like that.
9 is
I
my
cannot
favorite.
wait for the remaster.
Oh wow, he's got orbs. That's changed or
Have
something?
you not done this?
I have, but it's like the orbs in the ground. So he's got 2 damage up stacks. But like I've seen that where I thought are we burning him too fast?
Make the guide off?
I did. Are we like the thing is I'm asking is that are we burning him too fast because like he put like it felt like the orbs down and I've never seen them out that long. But maybe
No, we were just slow to pick them up that time,
Okay.
the second time. So they'll ride up against that next big mechanic. I don't know what happens if you don't pick them up. I
Oh,
imagine it.
he gets DPS buff up, and that's what he's got right now. And it's just like, thank you. Yeah, get those orbs.
And there's one to your left.
Ironically,
Nice.
I realized that when I saw my dancer had like 8 damage up buff.
Okay, I got it.
And it lasts a good while because it's still on him.
Oh.
I
Double stack that.
think about playing dancers. Let's see if we can keep this buff active the entire.
Why are you in front of the boss?
I'm just trying to get these
standing up
orbs,
here in front of
man.
the boss, and you look to your left.
I'm just trying to make it hard for
What are
you,
you
dude.
doing
Like,
up here?
it's just tanking just became too easy. So
It really did.
I'm in my gun breaker right now.
Is tanking really that hard now? What,
no,
easy now?
it's easy.
I like tanking now, but what I don't like is that I like tanking because I like the dungeons, and I've made tanking exciting. So tanking is much less exciting when you can jump right through those and they don't hurt you, by the way. Not everything can you gap close through, and it won't hurt you. If you gap close through like some of the tornadoes and stuff on bosses, you'll get tossed after you make it to the other side. But with those, you can gap
learned
close
that
through them,
today.
I did.
Golbez 2, baby. Golbez 2.
I was gap closing through everything. Oh wait, why did that hurt?
Wait till you get your Gunbreaker up to 7980, Chris. You're gonna love it.
Can't wait. I did Don Meg at the Media Tour
Sorry,
with
Brian.
80, but that's
You're good.
not the same.
No, I want you guys DPSing.
I cannot wait to take it into current.
Oh no! I was grabbing the orbs and I had to get hit.
I don't care.
I'll be able to
Get the
pull a
orbs.
lot
I'd rather
harder.
you have the orbs than Quizzicato here.
I feel like my Gunbreaker
Good night,
has
my wings.
much
Have a
better
good night, dude.
mitigation. And I also feel like my Gunbreaker has better crowd control, like as far as like my ability to, not crowd control in the typical sense, like I can actually like stun things, but like as I'm pulling, I can actually gain enmity on everything mid-pull. Look at that limit break. Oh.
Yeah, and I'm about to die.
I'll keep you alive.
Yeah.
Don't die. Yeah, you're good.
Live! Live!
As my nephew says, after, you know, if he drops a toy on your foot, you okay?
You okay? You okay? Man up.
No, I'm not. Like he drops it on your foot and then you're like, ow, and he goes, no, you okay?
He doesn't even ask you okay. You're just like, nah, you're okay.
You okay? You okay?
Why?
2 words. You okay?
Tank,
You okay?
respond! Tank, respond! I'm gonna die again.
On this dungeon.
You got it. you okay?
Yo.
Tank pulled too big.
How long are
And
the
then somebody
tank
brought
quests
them back
post
to the entrance.
Shadowbringers? So you have like 5, right? And then you have your main job.
How long was tank queues? I still haven't had queues longer.
I thought he said the
my-
quests.
Tank queues? So the some of the other things like running my like raids have been longer, 20 and 30 minutes. But for my dungeons, it has said 5 to 7, and it's usually less than 3. I mean, it's still been quick. I just don't get the bonus materia anymore.
I would say
Yo.
I would definitely say my tank queues are probably sitting around 2.5 to 4 minutes.
You can have that.
Thank
Brian.
you. Yes. More casting gear.
Man, I wish I could have got your queue time for tanks. I waited over.
I love running with
what was
Black
it?
Mages, too.
178 minutes on an alliance raid.
What?
I AoE pulled.
What did you do in the
and,
meantime?
They.
I literally
Black Mages
just
tear things
ran
up.
around and did fates.
That's good.
Black Mages tear things up. Black Mages are probably putting 20 to 30% of more damage out when I'm AoE pulling than any other class in the game.
Yeah, because
I can
well,
believe that.
we literally have a 2-button AoE rotation now.
I'm gonna go to my house.
Black,
just
Black
so-
Mage, White Mage, Black Mage, White Mage, and then pretty much anything else, but like a dancer or something with like a lot of utility or something like that can keep moving. We are about to do a 15-minute dungeon. Like, let's go.
Yeah, that's another one of the things I love about Dancer over my is it can move and attack.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime I see big pulls on the dancer, I get so happy and
Yes.
it's go time.
It's like they've got good AoE. Dancer's AoE goes up in dungeons.
Rotation now.
Dancer's damage goes up in dungeons, and it's down in trials right now.
Yeah, we cleared. I've done Dancer, White Mage, Black Mage runs in the current expansion that are down around like 16 minutes, which is absurd.
More.
Yeah, Dancer, Black Mage. That's
Grave
a good
says, I think
combination.
Chris should do. Okay, you got him.
I've had really good
I just don't always say hello because then Brian says hello and it feels weird.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello,
It's
hello,
like you-
hello.
Is it like you're saying hello twice or something?
Hello,
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah.
Hello, hello, hello.
Brian's
I
familiar with me.
will talk with y'all later. I gotta go get ready for work.
All right, dude.
Catch you
Bye,
later.
Have a good day at work,
See ya.
man.
Buy another piece of gear.
I don't want to go to work.
Let's see here. What should I pick? What should I pick?
Sound like me this
I get the
morning.
weapon.
buy
I
some
got
gear.
the gear. I could get the gloves. I'll do the gloves.
I need 3 more.
How much is the weapon?
clear.
The weapon is 500.
Oh, I should probably save up and do that.
I don't have the.
Chris, have you done Innocence yet?
The extreme no.
Why not?
Leveling, man, leveling.
And I've been leveling my gunbreaker. The moment
Yeah.
my warrior hit cap, I started focusing on gunbreaker.
Fair enough.
440, 440, 440, 440.
So the only reason we're not doing extremes tonight is because we're getting a raid tomorrow. So I'm trying. Brian wants to go do extremes. I totally respect that, but my warrior has got to get gear.
No, I'm doing this because I want to make sure I'm geared up, and then for tomorrow it's all going to be in the morning. It's going to be Eden, and then for raid night, which is Tuesday nights, guys, it's going to be focusing on Eden. So if you guys want to come raid with us, yeah, just have the gear and have the stuff unlocked and come join us.
Okay, so is this any better for you guys?
What's up?
No.
I think there's less
Hello.
people. You're the same volume. There's just less people now.
That's
There's
weird.
a little chaos earlier.
I don't know why he's so low. Let me see if I can't turn him up more on my end.
Say, I have everything maxed right now.
I'm going to turn him up to 200%.
Okay.
It's better for me.
The tome axe is a good looking axe.
Alright.
It's just not a hammer.
It's not a hammer.
Yeah, I've been trying to like mess with my volume levels and trying to turn everything to max at this point.
Yeah.
Are you on a cell phone or a PC?
I'm on my PC.
Huh. Very odd.
Oh.
And like I haven't had any issues with it before you guys mentioned it.
I think it was just louder earlier. I can hear you fine now. Only one person talking at a time, but when we had 20 people in here or whatever that was, it felt like
It's like, who?
it's
Somebody?
a little more
What?
of a shouting match.
I'm okay with getting talked over, but
There is a hammer, Grave. My pig is wielding a hammer. It's what you get for the 78. I think it's Warrior MSQ. It's what the drop is.
Yeah, Savage starts, like Alex says, when the fun starts. That starts July 30th. I'm going to be out in Galveston with the family,
Mighty.
so I'm going to come back and hopefully people will have guides out and then I can get carried. Oh, I'm the party lead. Okay, sorry about that. Anybody want to join
you
us?
queue for roulette? Sparta said he got the bonus earlier.
Yeah. You always get the bonus.
Even as a group?
Even with the exception of a
anything less
4-man.
than full 4-man?
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
So what I was trying to say before, you know, everybody was like, "Hey, your microphone crapping out." Was if you look at the patch 5.0 notes, right at the beginning, there's a little asterisk, and it says the raid Eden's Gate is scheduled to be released in 5.01. The treasure hunt increase for dungeons of something I can't pronounce at this point in time, and Eden Gate Savage are scheduled to release 5.05.
Mm-hmm.
The restoration of the Holy See of Ishgard and New Game Plus are planned for 5.1 or later.
Right,
So-
it could get delayed. We saw a lot of things delayed in Stormblood.
So it looks like just 5.01 is Eden.
Yeah,
from
just
what
the Eden.
I'm understanding. What my understanding is from that.
Should probably
Yeah, we just get Eden. Probably maybe some adjustments. We'll have to wait and see.
Right, and they probably won't release, you know, what they did until after
The
everything's
GQS?
gone.
I put us in an open party finder in case anybody wants to come run with
Oh,
us.
okay. Well, I'm gonna go get a glass of water.
We'll
Yeah.
get patch notes tonight.
We assume Chris apparently got them early.
It should just be a bot.
It could be a bot thing.
Because it was a text thing. It wasn't the official Lodestone site.
Chris works at Square Enix.
EU FinalFantasy14.com. Yeah, this is the official Lodestone. So this is patch 4.01, not 5.01.
I must have OCD because I just completed every single side quest in the Tempest.
It's annoying completing these so many side quests. When you think you've gotten rid of them, more pop up.
Somebody said, "Is that Christian Slater?" Like
Slater?
What?
I don't know. I missed it.
What does that mean?
I don't know. The walk said, "Is that Christian Slater?" And I was like, "I don't know."
Is that a person?
It's a real person. Like Christian Slater is an actor, and I was like, I don't know.
Who are you talking about?
I don't know.
Who sounds like it?
What are you asking for?
The walk asked if that was Christian Slater, and I do not know what the context was. So I was trying to read up in the chat, and I was like, huh. So either way, missed it. Missed the context. Oh well. Oh well. All right, we got Dark Fury coming in at Black Mage. Anybody else wants to join us? Password's 9999 on Aether. We got room for one more DPS.
What are you running?
EX Roulette.
Still unlocking that, so good luck.
Yeah, it looks like it just.
Do you need a dungeon chemistral? Because we can just go do that specific dungeon, and we get bonus tomes.
Oh yeah, that'll work. I need to clear on Academia and.
Well, come on, join in. Password 9999.
We can go clear Academia.
Well, yeah, and we get bonus tomes.
I'm being groped by a lot of people.
I don't think we got you chemistral unless your name's Rikiri.
Nope, it's okay. Go ahead.
All right, cool. Duty Finder and Expert Roulette. Boom, baby.
I so wish I could join you guys in some of these.
Oh, dude, yeah. Are you on Primal or Crystal?
I'm on Crystal.
Yeah.
Oh, feels bad, man.
Bring on the cross data center party matching. That would be so sick. That would be so amazing.
If you give them out the cookie.
I would
play with every server on our data center.
Yeah, everyone.
And we're like, yeah, but not other data centers.
Brian, he's saying one of the guys, one of us that's talking sounds like Christian.
Okay, thank
probably
you.
Me.
I'm the most different in accents.
Because he is Christian.
I'm the most different in accents, though.
Because you're English.
Is it me?
I don't know
or someone
which
else?
one of us sounds like Christian, but anyway.
Christian's an American actor, so.
Yeah, it wouldn't be me.
I get Bill Murray. People are like, "Is that Bill Murray?" Like, I guess when they listen to my voice, I don't know.
I don't even want to say who you look like. It's I forgot his name.
Probably C.K. Lewis, right?
I had somebody ask if I was Barry Manilow once.
I guess C.K. Lewis. Oh, because people say that I look like him because we're both gingers.
But the difference is you're better than
I'm more attractive. Absolutely.
I'm
not gonna lie. Like I am definitely.
Humility is real.
I am. Humility just rolls off me like all the time.
You just exude.
Like, yeah.
Humble person I know.
Oh.
Humility is like when I brag about my achievements, right? Have I had it backwards this whole time? Like, oh man. Oh, that's why my dad kept saying I need to get humble.
The meek shall inherit nothing. The meek only get what they ask for.
Meek are turned into coats, dude.
That's the paradox.
He went there.
Oh, that's mink. Ah. Like, how many words can Brian not understand? And then use it like he fully understands what's happening. It's like, oh yeah.
I do that constantly.
I'm just gonna stand by the healer.
I really do appreciate hyperbole every now and then,
Ow, ow.
I home ganged. Oh no.
I'm coming. I don't have anything for you though. I can't save you.
What does that person mean in the chat that Chris is still a pig?
Oh yeah, he's still a pig. So Chris was tanking in his blue pig tank here.
Oh god.
Oh.
Pig's back, man. Pig is back. And I'm so excited to level Dancer. Because guess where the frog suit's going?
Oh my
Dude, that's
god.
Humble arrogance, absolutely. Last order.
Are they just gonna add all the animals, like, or something?
I bet.
Like,
And then Chris needs more rolls.
Approximately the DPS.
There's Chocobos.
Yeah. He was the chocobo, the pig's the tank, and the frog's the
Hey,
DPS.
Dave Smith is subscribed. Welcome to the workforce, Dave.
61,000 damage.
I was
That's
gonna
out of
say the
control.
pig costume would look
Wow,
weird. in
Dark
cutscenes,
Dark
wouldn't
is crushing it. 1,500 DPS on Black Mage right now.
Touche.
I did nothing.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I'm trash. What you talking about?
Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Those numbers are inflated, just like my ego.
Someone thought Brian was Chris's dad?
Yeah, that was Dark. That was Dark. So I don't know. I haven't told Chris
Yes,
this.
sir.
We need to get that clip because Dark was like, "Are you Chris's dad?" And it's like, what the actual F, bro?
It would have been funny if you played along with it.
Oh, I think I did for like a minute. But it's like, how old do you think I am? Like, getting laid at 3 years old or something like that? Like, I think that's, Chris was born. Chris was born and somebody went to jail.
Are you guys not like a similar age or someone out there confused?
Well, for the longest, I thought it was kind of funny because for the longest time, everybody thought Chris and I were in a relationship together. It's like we are friends, and it's like I specifically like in our channel trailer.
It's so great that you guys get to play games together. Yeah, it is.
It is
It's
great.
so awesome that you guys can share
you got
that.
asked,
Yeah.
you got asked that? Are you
It
guys
is.
like a thing?
Yeah, and so like
You guys
if
are,
you go look at our
such great, like partners of the channel.
if you guys go look at like our channel trailer, like I specifically go and then mention like along with the support of our wives. Just so it's like for anybody who's like, are these guys a couple? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying like no.
You're married to wives. You're not married to each other.
Yeah. But starting a YouTube channel with one of your like best friends is kind of like getting into a marriage in a way. It's like, all right, just don't be a secret Nazi. Like, just don't be a secret Nazi. Because like literally, like that's like okay, that would be like okay, like because then everybody's like, how did you not know? It's like well, he was.
You
he
guys
was
are a
secret.
couple.
No, if Chris was like a
You
secret
guys are a
Nazi or
couple.
something. Like that's like the one thing
You
it was
guys
like
are
can't
like a
do.
couple though.
If we were a couple.
Yeah, like and you're like, I don't. What would the channel be called? Like, would it still be called something else?
I don't know. I
Like,
think it'd still be work to game.
work to dads.
Let's see. Oh, watch out for this guy.
Yeah, it's weird, Brian. You do look like you do have that fatherly look about you. It's weird.
That the fatherly look. Well, I am a dad, so that's
No,
not.
no. Wait, like,
Brian's
you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
I don't actually in this case, but I do like worry because it's like I see these streamers out there, and I tell Chris like we're just hanging out. I'm like there's a dad part of my brain that like literally sees how hard these other people are working, and I'm stressed out for them. Like I'm like, okay, are you going to see the doctor? Like, are you taking care of yourself? Because that's like if my kids wanted to start doing it, it's like there'd be some fatherly rules that I would set. Like, okay, like this is the max you're gonna stream, and then you're done. Like there's no like oh I want to go another hour. No. Set your limit, rest, stretch, exercise. Like there's a lot of energy that goes into it, and it's like, and so I end up like, I see these people like, oh, you did a 24-hour stream, like that stresses me out. Like I'm as a dad, like I'm like, oh my god.
Meanwhile, I'll be live like 15 out of every 24 hours of content drops.
24 hours, like you'd be have to think about.
Right.
You wouldn't be like
Fish
talking
is
to your
down.
kids, would you?
Oh no, if my kids did this, if they ended up wanting to do this, I would totally like
Fish,
watch
blue
their
fish.
stream.
One fish, two fish. Give me some loot fish.
Give me some loot fish.
Someone said,
Baby
how
shark,
did
boop
you
boop
and
boop boop
Brian-
boop. What's up?
Someone said, how did you and Chris meet?
So Chris and my brother were roommates in college. I met Chris actually at El Chico. He was our waiter. So my brother and Chris were going to Texas Tech University, and Chris and I just talked about video games like all the time.
And still do.
And still
How did
do.
the channel
Our wives
come
are like,
about,
you gotta
though?
find
How
somebody
did
that
Perfect.
Have you guys ever read the visitor guidebooks in here?
No, I actually have not.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful
There's actually
story.
a thing on there.
Yeah, they have
There's a video.
The lore is actually pretty cool.
No, wait, did you guys like just say one day we're gonna
Chris
make a
can't be
channel?
bothered.
He kind of like Chris and I were like doing it, and I was like, man, maybe we should record these. Maybe like because we would just spend hours talking about video game theory, game design, like a lot of stuff like in that kind of aspect. And so then we were like, oh, let's go ahead and record it. Let's make a podcast. Have some fun. And nobody watched it, and and it was just like it was like okay. Well, no, it's like, yeah, because it's like maybe my mom did or something like that. So I was like, oh, yeah, it's like, we just kind of started. I kind of had the advantage, especially within the 14 community, of playing this game since, 1.0. But we were podcasting about 1.0 and all this kind of stuff.
I don't even think I let it get to you, did I, Dark? I just...
No, it almost did, but then it turned around.
Yeah.
Who was your first subscriber?
Funny thing about almost,
probably my
never
mom.
It never happened.
I think my mom subscribed. I think that's my advice to everybody. It's like, call your family, get them to subscribe. Whenever like if they don't feel like watching because it maybe isn't their content, just have them hit a playlist and walk away.
Don't worry, I got you, bro. I'll be dead.
Your mom's your #1 fan.
Oh, absolutely. She always kind of would tell me that. She's like, she really enjoys getting to watch my videos. She doesn't know what I'm talking about, but she just likes getting to see me.
Is she watching now?
I have no idea. My dad watched Chris stream once, and my dad cheered Chris on with a super chat.
Cool. On like his birthday.
Yeah, on his birthday. He's
like, "Happy birthday, James!" And then he tipped
Chris. Well, my dad's like, "How do I do it? Like, how does this work?"
You're totally
missing the point. My dad was like, how do you make money on YouTube? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand it. And I was like, well, I mean, do you listen to like sports radio? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, think of it like that. It's like we're talking about and relaying information.
Sports radio.
So my dad did like he likes sports radio. I think he likes the ticket
and giving money.
I don't think he's not talking about the giving of the money. But he didn't get that people, like advertisers, pay for those advertisements. And then he's like, oh wait, people pay advertising? And that's the thing that's funny about like all the adpocalypses is that everybody gets mad like, oh, YouTube's running an ad on like this video. It's like, YouTube's running an ad for you. Like they don't, like they want to, like buyers are paying for ads that like for your demographic. It's not like they're like Coca-Cola is not directly sponsoring Work to Game, but that's the whole funny thing about the whole algorithm.
If your mom and dad is watching, we could definitely thank them to giving birth to you.
Oh, well, thanks, Star. That's really sweet. My mom would feel very proud of that comment.
Obviously, they should be proud, yeah.
I hope so. That's the goal. I think they like they have grandkids. Like that's like they're like, hey, how you doing? How you doing, son? Where's the kids? Like that. Why don't you go back to work? We're really interested in playing with Maddie and Annie and Mikey. Like, okay, I see how it is.
I hate that boss that you're on right now.
Yeah, I like this one a little bit more than the one like in the Void Arc, because at least this guy's covered in like plants.
I don't like this one as a dragoon.
Alright, well, I gotta do a Titania EX fight. So
we'll go have good luck. Hope we get you clear and whatever else you're looking for from that fight.
Thanks. Well, good luck with
everything. Thank you. We're just farming. We're farming the goat. Goat farming tonight.
Yeah. Good luck with everything.
Stand exactly where I am. I will not get hit by anything. Except for the frontal AoE that he does if he's pointed this way.
Wait, hey Brian, if you could get sponsored by anyone, who would it be? If you want to get sponsored by anyone?
My preference? Anybody. I really like HelloFresh, and so I would easily and happily accept that as a sponsorship. Because I got it for a month for Julie, and so then I cooked all the meals, like all the HelloFresh meals for us, kind of as like a date kind of gift thing, and I really enjoyed doing that. And so like that's if you were gonna give me my option, I think I'd probably pick like HelloFresh or like one of those like services you know, that allows me, because I like to cook. I like, honestly, if I had the I've always said, like, if I wasn't interested in programming and video games and things like that, like, I would have probably tried to go to culinary school, because I really enjoy cooking. And so it was kind of like, it was a fun gift for Julie, but it was also kind of a fun gift for me too, because it was like, it was totally like, oh yeah.
So you're saying, in another world, you would be a chef?
Yeah, absolutely. If I had, I'd have to be like, I guess, a famous chef, because like I looked at the numbers and I was like, well, you know, I don't think we could afford to be a chef.
Chef Brian D.
Right. Well, because it's like Julie's like.
Do cooking videos?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'm any good. I'd like to go and study it. But I'd also go, like, if I could go and do anything, I'd go study theology and philosophy, because I love, like, it doesn't pay, but it's like, I would love to, like, study that.
Make a second channel called Work to Cook.
Work to Cook, baby.
Have you guys seen, by the way, totally random shout out, have you guys from A Recipe Reborn?
What?
Like,
I feel like you need to cook this on stream.
Go.
Is this like a book?
No, A Recipe Reborn is a YouTube channel, and she makes recipes from Final Fantasy, like binging with Babish style.
Nice.
That's awesome.
It's not a ton of uploads, so there's no way that it like gets the amount of algorithm recognition that it should, but it's fantastic.
No, wait. I want to see you guys cook someone now.
I think there's I'm not against it, but like there's essentially defending pass.
I grow a lot.
It's Work to Game, is it? It's not a cooking channel.
I wouldn't mind. I would love it. We tried to talk Julie into kind of doing it, but there's a different level of cinematography. There's a different level of cinematography that I would have to like invest in and learn the skills for, because there's like, if you go look at like the cooking, like binging with Babish is a really good example.
Sensory.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of things with lighting and camera, like, that really make those, like, separate one cooking show versus another. And like, honestly, like, that's one of the things that I really kind of always like tried, at least with this channel, is like have the best audio possible, because it's like I get annoyed by like channels where the audio isn't good, and it's like, okay, like I want to watch this video, but it sounds like you're an air hanger, and so I'm gonna move on and try to find another video.
Someone said, so on another show, Brian is a chef.
Wait, what? Sorry?
Yeah, and on the source, it's the only job he hasn't leveled.
Yeah, I know.
All this talk about food, it's the only job he doesn't have in cap.
Wait.
I'm gonna die.
No, you're not.
Well, I just got my level 80 Paladin relic gear.
Congrats, dude! Yes, I love how that's kind of tied in with Gerald.
I'm gonna grab this off
There's
Brian
something
if you
not
want to
playing
get it,
nice
Chris.
with me. Something not.
I got it.
I pushed tab target for like 20 times. It did 2 full loops. I just clicked on it.
Even if your culinarian's not like leveled up, you could level your real culinarian up.
That's where I probably would invest that time.
No, the rate's definitely not up.
No, it goes up tomorrow morning. Getting close. We're almost to the raid, so it's like,
get up early.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get up early. I'm gonna try to capture. I need to actually, before I go to bed tonight, though, I need to make sure I got enough hard drive space to capture footage for the raids, because like we were running with Dark and like ran out of hard drive space for our for our text
I have
clears.
174 gig.
That's the thing. Like, if you were gonna when I got these computers, it was like YouTube. We were just kind of dabbling. We just started touching it, and I'm like, now, like, okay, like, what do you need? I'm like, I literally need, like, I want 4 terabyte hard drives, and I'm gonna start so I can categorize all my B footage.
Also, that's the best gift you can give any PC users. Just like for Christmas, don't know what to give them extra storage space.
Storage space. For sure.
Problem is, I don't have the ports to support a bunch of externals, so I need it to be pretty hefty.
I've heard there's some people who have like 17 hard drives.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've heard of it. I think I know some of those people.
How did he plug that many in? Did he just like?
Oh, you can get you can get serial drives and stuff like that.
Yeah, get a network external.
That's not what I wanted to do at all.
I've seen this these YouTubers like, yeah, he keeps getting the thing popping up in the corner of his screen saying low disk space.
Yeah.
But he's got 17 hard drives. And it still pops up in the corner.
Thought about a
I
USB
probably
HDD.
generate a terabyte every. I probably generate 2 terabytes a month.
2 terabytes.
I didn't have enough hard drive space, so we were like, okay, we're going to do this one live and pull it off of
Which
Twitch
means
later.
I delete 2 terabytes a month. So like I can only work on projects so complex because I have to get to an endpoint and then export the video and then delete everything that it took to make it.
Oh,
so that I can move on to the next video. Like if we weren't posting twice a day, I could hold. But gotta keep going.
No, don't stop.
That's it.
One of the worst things you have to do is like delete footage that you're no longer like using.
And then it's like, I always feel like I delete it, and then it's like, no!
Yeah.
Where did I put that? Major Emmanuel and Oblivious, welcome to the workforce. Sorry I missed those notifications. Thanks for that subscribe button.
Hey James, no problem.
What did they... What is it we're paying for?
Really
The open
nice.
bar on Discord?
Sorry, what do you say? What do you say, Star?
No, just one of the comments then by Jeffrey. I don't know what he meant.
No, we're all giggling.
Giggling.
So we
Oh,
gotta be
yeah,
drinking.
it's always a laugh here, isn't it?
We're all secretly drunk.
This thing hurts. This thing hurts a lot.
I mean, it is community game night, so it's like, whatever, like, grab your beverage, you know, buckle up.
I only got a bottle of water.
Chris is a mediocre tank, and he's about to pull everything.
There's a bottle of
There
water.
is no plan beyond that, guys. We got a hard orb. Orb's got it. Alright, we got these are balls you do want to touch.
I'm gonna grab the
This game has a
balls.
simple theory: if the balls are big, don't touch them. Balls are little, grab them.
Grab it? What?
Like, what in the
It's
Sam?
all a
What in the
size
Sam
thing, it's
Hill
not
is
a color.
happening?
Hey guys, I think Soken needs to get a raise.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
The whole dev
That's to see
team,
one
but
up
the whole
again.
dev team works their butts off. Like, the fact is that we can have glasses on our like Hrothgar and Viera. Like the dev team, it's where it's like I really do feel for them as a part of like the technical debt. Like especially when you see it very heavily in Stormblood. I'm hopeful that we get to see Shadowbringers where they're like, yep, we kind of cleared a lot of the hurdles that were slowing us down, and they can start delivering. Get back to kind of like really having fun with making the content. But like that's why I'm really excited about the next whatever Eureka ends up being, because the delay that Eureka went under, it went under multiple delays and ultimately didn't get finished until until the third iteration of it. It's like, oh god, like that when people are like, oh, it's good now. I'm like, wait a minute, like I don't. That's not a selling point, like because you still have to go through the crap to get to the good. It's like, yeah. Like, I don't want to, go ahead.
Someone said, what's the difference between Guardian Forces, Primals, and Econs?
Nothing.
Guardian Forces.
They're pretty much the same, aren't they?
Well, I mean, in Final Fantasy VIII, like a Guardian Force was like, that's kind of like they were a summon, but they were things that you had kind of attached to you. They were like your personal thing. The idea of a primal though, like foundationally, our definition of it is completely different. Like it's not a primal is just like the will made manifest with enough ether of that summoning it. So it's like I don't think there's any difference really. If that makes sense.
What did I just say their name? Is it Econs? I can't say it.
Icons and primals, they're the same. Like those are two different names. So like, if I was going to talk down to you, I might say that you're a beastman, beast tribe. Like I'm gonna call you something less than that. The Empire could consider like all of Eorzea, beast tribes. Like they're gonna like use that as an insult, talk down to everybody, etc. So they use the term primals when like icons are also words that were used because we're the icon slayer. And that is kind of like almost like a demigod, in a way.
Isn't icons kind of like the ones from the Far East?
No, like
isn't it their
they.
names?
Well, I mean, you could call them that. Like all these names are interchangeable.
Well, the Black Wolf calls you the icons.
Right. And I think that's a signal, a designation of respect for you, as opposed to like basically saying that that icons are something more, you know, like because they're going to call them primals, and because they want to kind of talk down, like look at this, like, you know, look at these morons, you know, and they're primal gods. Primal meaning like raw, uneducated, unsophisticated, you know, kind of concept, right? Boom, getting some tomes. Getting those tomes.
These always like
do we want to mix it up for bonuses? Because we could actually run a 70 roulette, 50, 60, 70 and get 120 tomes. We could also run a trial roulette and get 60 tomes as well.
I've already finished all my roulettes for the day, but whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna take us into a trial. I'm gonna take us into a trial roulette.
I still get them for completing it, right?
Anybody want to come along?
Do I still get Gosha for completing it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know if you get the full bonus. We'll
I've already done all my roulettes for this.
Okay. I have not done the trial, and I'm save leveling for my paladin, but
yeah, I did Gunbreaker.
Good evening, Clink. How are you tonight?
Hey, Clink.
Hello.
Pretty good. Hey, guys.
Yeah, sleep had way more use, and then we're like, oh, it makes it so much easier to burn things down fast. Don't put it to sleep, because we're gonna wake it right back up. But I remember that like from Dragon Quest. Like I remember playing Dragon Warrior 1. It was like getting sleep at level 7 and putting the skeletons to sleep was the strat, because then you could wail on them and they wouldn't wake up. And that was like.
You guys see what Rikiri said?
Let me scrolling through chat here. No, I missed it.
They said thank you for letting me play.
I died. No.
Okay. Oh, in the yeah. You're welcome.
Oh my God! There's like 195 people watching.
Yeah, it like jumped up to like 200 something. It was amazing. Now that like, you know, people are getting more through the story, I think people are more safe to come hang out on stream as opposed to be like, oh my God.
Are we experiencing lag in dungeons? I have not.
I haven't.
No,
yeah.
I'm gonna go ambiguous.
Save like everything.
Well, I got good news today.
What's up?
I passed my final exam.
Congrats, man.
Congrats.
Well done, man.
That means my job is going to be officially changing within hopefully the next week or two.
Dude.
And then I will be making around $20 an hour.
Yay! All right,
Nice.
Blake with the promotion. Dude, that's awesome. Good way to work hard, dude. Way to pass all those tests.
Oh my God. Final quiz was 75 questions.
Oh my lord.
Wow.
75 questions, man. I suck at tests. I am bad at them, and I've always been bad at them.
There's a frog head on like a naked Jack dude.
Somebody had the frog suit, and they're all golden up. It was awesome.
Oh, I love the gold. The gold's been my favorite so far.
Yeah, it was definitely very classy.
But I'm willing to try a few. I know it took me a couple colors until I landed on the blue for the pig.
And we rewatch all of the Shadowbringers cutscenes in the frog suit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's possible, since I may do New Game Plus with my dancer.
Ooh, Lakshmi.
No.
Yeah, I can't wait for New Game Plus, especially since I missed out a lot on the last half of ARR and
it's not making it harder. It's not adding achievements. It's just the ability to do it again.
I wonder how New Game Plus will work overall. Sorry, go ahead, Clink.
But I said I'd hop on, but I hope you guys have a good night. Like this test, after being done working, I was not expecting to run into it being 75 questions. So,
I bet you're wiped out a bit. So just go get some rest, man. Congrats. Way to work it hard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it a night. I just wanted to keep you guys informed of what's going on.
Thanks for
congrats
sharing,
again.
Yeah, thanks for sharing the great news, dude. I'm proud of you.
Alright, I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, man.
Good night.
Have a night.
Yeah.
Later.
Open your
Kiki, if you want to taunt off, taunt back. I just assume.
I'm sorry. What I missed what Clink had to say.
Clink, he's been working hard on a promotion, so he had to do some various tests. and he passed. So he is now going to be able to get promoted and get the raise that he's been working to get, which is awesome because he's been keeping us up to date on his status. So I'm very happy for him.
You're doing well. I'm glad that he finally got what he wants to be.
Yeah, and he was out of work for a long time because I remember when he actually got the job, he was able to kind of arrange it so that by the time like his PTO actually kicked in after he was there for like 6 months, that was actually when the FanFest was, so he was able to go to FanFest. So it was really awesome because it was like, oh man, you would hate to be like, oh, I got this job finally after being unemployed for a while, and then it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be gone. And it's always nice when you can go places and get paid and not have to sit here and be like, oh, I have to work all the time. That's the downside of doing what I do as a contractor. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Like
as being in business for yourself, it's like, yeah, I can take the time off, but it's
yeah, exactly.
Hurt.
Well, and I was talking to my brother about this because he's kind of the same thing. It's like, well, if I worked today, like I could potentially make, you know, this much money, and that's, you know, that means good things for the family, and you know, so it's like there is the sense that when what PTO gives you is that sense that you can relax a little bit more than normal. So.
Well, at least I make decent money.
Yeah, like I'm not complaining whatsoever. My wife gets to stay home. Sometimes it sucks because like the kids can be a real pain, but
Rest your weary
but it's definitely like
souls in
we
my
definitely
bosom.
are in a position where it's
No,
nice.
It's actually kind of funny because my buddy, he went to work for me when he was 15 years old.
Oh yeah.
He is
We're gonna
now
have
31
one
years
death.
old, and he's learned everything from me and my dad. And his wife just passed all of her tests, graduated from college, and did her 1-year student teaching. Now she just got hired on as a kindergarten teacher.
Nice.
And it's not, yeah, she just got hired on, congratulations. It's like, yes, I have insurance.
Yeah, like, oh man, like that was kind of an adjustment we had to make insurance wise because there's no way we could not afford like the main health, like I guess insurance system, so we had to find another way because it was like as much as our house payment. It was just
I got knocked
we
off.
lost so many people.
That was me.
What?
They didn't pick up
you don't collect the orb.
They did not collect the orb.
Yeah.
Surrender
I
to
collected
bliss.
an orb.
No, it's okay. It's like I haven't done
thought
this
I
fight
did.
forever.
Oh yeah,
I was
you
running
can
through
collect,
orbs.
You can collect them, but you need to activate it for it to work.
Yeah,
Your
it was still at
souls weigh
0-1.
heavy?
I'd been trying to pick them up, and then like the first couple I ran through, somebody ran through it before me. Oh no.
Oh, ouch.
Oh my god! Imagine like that guy just there's someone in the thing that said, imagine an X trial roulette. Oh my god. That
Yeah,
would
that's-
be messy.
My favorite, back when I first started was the one that made me switch from being a healer main to a DPS.
Can't believe
It was
just checked
brutal.
that. Okay, good. They got that. I was like, I'm trying to get to the mage, the res mage.
Cuddles up.
Okay, get an orb.
So, Chris, question for you.
Use one, grab one. Use one, grab one.
If I got my relic gear on the paladin,
Your
and I get
souls
the
are
80 on my
steamed.
gunbreaker, I automatically get the relic gear, correct?
Yeah, I think you just go
Yeah.
talk to that guy.
You just gotta talk to the guy constantly. That's all.
Yeah, you just
I don't
talk
think
to
the
the guy
patch
and
notes
he
are out
just-
yet.
He keeps giving you sets.
Which guy?
Well,
The same guy
He
that gave
just-
you the first set in the last stuff. It was like that guy. He had like his little building, and he was like, "Hey, I've been working hard at my little forge here, and I've got a set of gear for you." And you're like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, okay, because like
There's
I
a
should
guy that
get
we're
relic
not
gear
talking
for
about.
my
He's
staff.
the guy.
Yeah, I mean, you'll know who the guy is. The guy gave you
I shall free you from your hate.
so
Yeah, he
you
gave
did a
you
quest,
your-
and then you had to talk to the guy, and you had to talk to him twice and get your first set. Because when you talk to him the second time, he's like, "Hey, by the way, I have sets based on what classes you've capped. Obviously, you've only capped your main at that point." And then when you go back, my understanding, I don't have more than one battle. My understanding is that you just I'm in a bad place. I do not like being here. Well, sorry, Selig. You are gonna die.
You can't go back.
I can see it. They were alone and they were trapped in the square of bad. It's like we are all looking at you in your little cage.
Watching. I was gonna go help him, but I was like, I can't be bothered.
You have a different role, then you will have to complete the role quest.
Well, I have
again.
a
that makes
Gunbreaker.
sense.
They're the same.
Yeah, you should just be able to go back to them.
Role. If it's the same role, then you've already completed the role quest. They just give you the gear.
Talk to the guy.
But if you leveled you leveled a healer or something, and then you went back, you'd need to do the healer role quest.
Right.
Yeah.
See if I can get this off. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that guy is so dead. It just runs away from the party. Blood Dragoon.
Can we get some res mage help? I guess I can't raise. Guess I can't raise at this level.
You could just LB3
So,
after this.
I'm about to have to, because I keep resing everybody.
Yeah. Do it.
Hit it up.
Alright, fine. Finally.
Here, I'll taunt to save Rakiti here. Oh my god.
The animation lock is
I was just trying to alternate damage with the...
Yeah.
You can cancel the animation lock if the other healer uses rescue on you.
Oh, nice.
No.
Chris, Chris.
No.
I got you some room! Just stand there, bro! I got you!
Oh my god. Oh.
Use one, and then grab one. Did you know in Lakshmi, if you use your alarms and all that, you can basically get significantly less damage than what you normally would?
Wow.
Hey, my bubble fell off and I had to use another one. What happened?
You get 40 seconds for it, so.
Are you guys still in stream or?
Yeah, we're still on stream right now.
Yeah, we're still on stream.
Okay. I don't want to say something if you're still on stream, so.
Goodness, Mercury. Oh god.
Well, you know the black mage ain't moving.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Just hit it. Just hit
Everybody
it. Just
adjusts. Everybody else adjusts.
It's gonna be fine. We don't have to all survive.
Nice work.
There's so many warriors of light in here, and we be a cutscene of success.
I saw a meme about black mages the other day. You know the hoverboard things you can get with the wheels. You know what ones I mean? You know them hoverboards you can get with the wheels on them?
Yeah.
Well, this one said that's what black mage need.
Oh, those little off-road or the hoverboards that you lean forward and lean back.
Yeah, it'd be perfect for black mage. They could still cast and everything, and move.
Those things are just a question of if did you do stupid stuff as a child or not? Because if you didn't, you're not going to be able to. If you didn't do reckless things as a kid, you do not have the balance for that device.
I definitely couldn't ride one. My balance is terrible.
All right, I am exhausted.
Wings that let your character just
actually fly
by himself.
I'm sure if they do that, because there's an umbrella they teased once. If they ever do the wings, that's gonna be Mog Station.
That'd be amazing if
that should be the White Mage trial map.
Oh, that would be awesome. If that was
I feel like White Mage's wings should be able to move while casting.
That'd be cool. That'd be sweet. Guys, I just want to say thanks. I am exhausted. I'm gonna call it night for me because I gotta get up
How
early.
long do you guys think I have to be to clear you?
I'm betting you got to be 4:35 to start.
All right. Then I'm not done.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Do you want to? If you want to go live, I'll let you decide. I'm exhausted.
No.
Thanks everybody for hanging out.
I'll stay offline and Discord with you guys.
Do 4:35 to what?
For the
start
raid,
eating.
it drops in 6-7 hours.
7 hours, something like that.